Welcome to Puro Pinche Sports. I'm your host, Jose Garza, and tonight we are here to talk about some NFL free agency. Along
Loving
with
it.
me is with Humble, Hater, James, Trigger, Trey, Parker. What's going on, fellas?
Good to be back, bro.
What's up,
Good to
man?
be
What's up?
back.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, man, just been going down. We saw what happened last week. Russ gets signed. He gets released and he gets signed to Pittsburgh. We see Kirk Cousins, Captain Kirk, Kirk
Captain
O'Cuz.
Big Bank Kurt.
ATL Thug.
Yeah, he's going with the Dirty Birds now. He's
Dirty
over there
Birds.
flying.
Kirk
He's now
O'Frost.
signed his contract to Atlanta. We saw a lot of trades going on. Yesterday, we saw Deontay Johnson get sent packing to Carolina.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So, we
That
have
is.
a lot to talk about, guys. Obviously, I talked a bit of what happened with Alex and Art on Monday's episode, but tonight I'm here with y'all, and hopefully we get Alex later on. But overall, guys, whoever wants to go first, how are we feeling about this week so far?
Trey.
I was just gonna say it's fucking wild, man. Like
It is wild, and I'm in my Cowboys hiatus. I'm glad I'm not really fanboying right now because I'd be pissed. But I'm for real because bro, we signed Eric Kendricks. Like that's the only thing that happened. That just happened not 30 minutes ago as I pulled up in the driveway. But dude, I'm liking what people are doing, and I'm liking these small market teams more than these big market teams. A couple of big market teams did make splashes, but I love what Chicago did. I love what Atlanta did. The Commanders are making splashes. The Chargers went crazy. So it's just been the way these trades are falling and these free agents are signing. I'm excited for the new year.
hell yeah.
I can't wait to see what more happens upon the draft arrival. So I know it's only going to get better.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, just crazy things. Alex, are you here? Can you hear us?
Yeah, you might hear my dryer in the background. The room's right next to the dryer. It's
Hey.
really loud.
James, did you see real quick? So we have our own thread or podcast thread or whatever. And then James and Jeff are in another fantasy thread or fantasy group essentially with another thread. Did you see what Monty said, James? And I was gonna tell the guys.
Oh no, I didn't see it.
So yesterday, or was it yesterday or Monday, whenever the Broncos re-signed their deep snapper or whatever? Remember, when did they re-sign him? Jose, do you know?
The
Like
kicker?
2 days ago.
Yeah, the
2 days
snapper.
ago.
2 days ago. So Monty said Cowboys finally signed a long snapper, a key piece for their team. I was like, oh my! To be a Cowboys fan at that point, you see all these trades, and it's like, yeah, we re-signed our long snapper. Yeah,
Oh, I know. You know what? I did see that, and I was pissed.
I was like, no way, dude. So it had to be Tuesday because Monday they didn't do anything.
Yeah, I think
it
was.
Monday, I'm just thinking about the Broncos got back Will Lutz after almost losing him to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And then that's about it. That's all I was like.
Yeah, because nobody made moves on Monday. I mean, everybody made moves, but one team on Monday night.
Dallas. It took Dallas 2 days to make a move.
That's crazy, bro. But yeah, I just thought it was funny. Monty said
but
that.
I just want to hear what he has to say about all in because
No, ask Skip Bayless. All in my ass.
bruh.
Bro, that comment saved everything. Everything.
RG3 had the best quote,
I sent it to the pod.
That was
Yeah, that shit was funny.
That boy said
Okay,
that
so
comment
is
was
he
Hall of
going
Fame.
off of what Jerry Jones is talking about? Because
yes, he's saying all in because they didn't do anything so far.
they haven't done shit.
But he said
linebacker now.
Post season debacle or ass whooping if you will. He said we're gonna go all in.
That's right. Okay, I remember that.
He was saying we're gonna hit it hard in free agency and in the draft. Blah 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 blah.
You need to choose his words carefully. All in my ass and hit it hard. Oh shit! Ding ding, motherfucker.
And he didn't really So people were expecting because the season was over. The whole thing happened with Derrick Henry. He buys a house here in Frisco, so everybody's like, "Oh, it's only right." Da, 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 da. So yeah, you would expect it. I also expected you know, it was going to be a lot of running backs on the market. I didn't know what we were going to do with Pollard. So you just kind of like feeling like, okay, we're going to make this move. But then it's just like, to me, just shit just went downhill. You didn't sign, you're not signing Tyron Smith back. You know, you're not bringing back Pollard. Like,
the funny part is, like,
you let Gilmore walk. So it's just like, what are we really doing?
Yeah. I think everybody was expecting like a draft day splash.
No, I was expecting free agent splash. I was expecting the.
No, I'm saying, like, have you seen the movie Draft Day where he said make the splash, blah blah blah?
Yeah.
Like, I think people were expecting that, and they haven't done anything. So it's like, what the fuck are we doing?
And it's crazy because it's just like, you know, you got these key pieces. You got to know, like Trayvon Diggs is coming back, so you know Trayvon Diggs comes back, Bland steps up. You just gotta fill some of these gaps, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, I know us to draft well over the years, and we always get these good linemen. And it's just a slow start with him. So it's like if Tyron Smith still got it, like a vet minimum or something could have been respectively brought back for him. But it's just like you just watching everybody else around you get better. Washington's not playing, bro. They're snatching shit up. The Eagles are doing what they always do, hitting it hard in free agency, like picking up key pieces. So it's just like if you're planning on being that top tier contender team and everybody else is getting better around you except for you, like I don't understand how you're going all in. But so hopefully the draft day does better or something comes up, but shit, everybody's damn near gone. Like, but I mean there is a few people that I think that we could easily pick up and that would be a nice free agent offseason for me. But
well, you know, if you don't want to stick with Dak and pay him $60 million, you can always trade for Justin Fields.
I mean, at this point, shit.
I don't even want to talk about the Bears right now, bro.
It's okay. We talked extensively enough about it on Monday, and obviously had two Bears fans to talk about it with them.
Bro, like, just a quick hit.
So we're gonna get anyways.
Just a quick hit. I'm going quick. They literally have everything set up if they just kept it as is quarterback wise. They're setting everything up. That's all I gotta say about that. Just saying.
But James, what do you? Okay, I want to know where are they failing the people at? Like, because they still got time.
What do you mean?
They don't.
Why?
Because what do you mean? So now so if you were going to debate whether about trading the number one pick or trading Justin Fields, now you can't do Justin Fields really because you're not going to get as much value as you would have if you done it earlier.
Nope, because a bunch of quarterbacks are gone now.
Yeah, they've already signed like 10 quarterbacks. Yeah. Every team's got their starter or their bridge. Yeah. Like the Patriots, we got Jacoby Brissett because we know we're going to suck. So either we're going to have him start and have our rookie go behind him, or we're going to keep him around until we can sign someone else later on a cheaper deal than trying to trade him. That's the Fields thing too. Is like people are just going to wait. So now they're going to put pressure on the Bears. And the Bears are going to trade back because how many times do you get the number one pick and trade back?
Yeah, my thing is, but my thing is, I don't know. I look at it differently though, because the way these injuries have played out over the seasons, like, I mean, it looks like a really bad deal because they didn't really jump to nothing. They didn't really jump on any deals or try to force the hand of nothing. But I feel like it's a good situation to be in. I still feel like they still hold leverage. See, and they've made great splashes over the.
It's crazy because people. It's crazy because people really think like they have to trade it and they have to get a like ransom for it. So like I always thought if they can never trade it back, they're gonna pick Marvin Harrison at 1, right? And people still. And people are going to say, "Well, that's a bad pick." Well, wasn't a couple of months ago, Marvin Harrison Jr. was the guy, right?
Yeah.
And some say he's the best prospect in the draft. So no matter what Ryan Post does, it's going to be magnified to the extent like,
oh, for sure.
Like, yeah, and it's like damn if you do, damn if you don't. Like it's always been like that for Ryan Post, and it's crazy because they're gonna nitpick this one. Whenever he came into the Bears, he didn't have no first rounders. He built that like every draft he's been a part of, he's hit on every single player, like later rounds. And even if say they pick Marvin Harrison and say he don't have a stellar year, but the team does good, and Caleb Williams goes to the team and he does good, they're still gonna say that he messed up, he picked the wrong player, but the team's success is good. So it's like, damn if we do, damn if we don't.
Well, because they haven't yet gotten a quarterback, and the point is that during Ryan Poles' tenure, you have arguably had 2 number 1 picks. Now, I'm not going to blame him for last year, right? We all saw at the end of the year before, right, 2021 or 2022, sorry. And we all of us believe Justin Fields is going to have a better year this year than he actually had. So we all understood why they didn't draft C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young. So we were cool with that because they got a hell of a deal. They stole DJ Moore. They stole the number 1 pick for this year, and et cetera. So they got a lot back. But the problem is now is that, okay, Ryan Poles, when are you going to get us a quarterback to actually get us to the playoffs and get some wins? We still don't have a quarterback that gets 4,000 yards passing. We still don't have a guy who's winning. Like, we got a guy who has more turnovers than he has touchdown or running or passing or running touchdowns. So we need something. That's what people's frustrations are.
If you look at, like, you saw what Carolina gave up in that number 1 pick, and say they don't get Caleb, right? So you look back at the draft, you're like, so what did they get for that number 1 pick last year? Well, they got Darnell Wright, the offensive tackle. They got Tyreek Stevenson. They got DJ Moore, and then if they get Marvin Harrison,
yes, and everyone saw Carolina, and they said they're not going to do that same thing that Carolina did last year. So that's why. But
that's what I'm saying. Look, they got 4 players for 1, and then they're still going to say that was a bad trade. That sounds crazy to me.
No, well, no one's. I mean, idiots who think that they should have gotten Caleb, but TJ Stroud or Bryce Young last year. That's stupid. But we're talking about this year. We're not talking about last year.
But I get what he's saying in a nutshell. Like, that's just what Draymond would say is that's old media saying that y'all failed or that they failed or they didn't make the right move. Like if you really look at some of the players that they said was not going to be successful, that were going to be bust, that were taken too high, or that they said were going to be great and didn't excel, like those guys are never right. Like, they're never really right. That's why you see these new age players saying, I'm gonna do my draft day workout either at my college or I'm not gonna work out. I'm gonna wait for the actual, you know what I'm saying, like the combine or whatever. Like, these guys are being scaled so high or so hard on 4 years of success or 2 years of success. Like, you're looking at a guy like Anthony Richardson versus a Justin Fields. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't really say what a guy is going to be just because.
I'll give you a great name.
Go.
That was coming out of the draft was Jimmy Clausen. Whenever he came out of Notre Dame, he was supposed to be the one of the best quarterbacks to come out of college in recent years. And his game was, they were saying his game was going to transition to the NFL. And he wasn't gonna have to sit behind a veteran. He was gonna make immediate splash. And then in 3 years, they draft Cam Newton, right? Because the team was so bad and he didn't play good at all. So, like, a lot of people, like James said, a lot of quarterbacks coming out of the draft are always viewed as the next one, right?
I don't know. I don't like rookie quarterbacks.
But I keep saying, Alex, is like this. It's like, if you pass up and you have to go pay out Justin Fields and you're gonna put yourself in a Russell Wilson, Daniel Jones situation financial wise, then you're screwed because it's gonna take again another year's rebuild when you can at least progress with a rookie again. That's all it is. It's like you just gotta start over with the rookie. That's really
I'm telling you, Jose, I swear, I hear you on what you're saying in that situation. And I just feel like there's no, I mean, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Like,
James, is Justin Fields good enough to get this team over the hump? That's the question. Like, you're gambling that if you say yes, That's crazy talk. But he has yet to show it, and I get it. The team hasn't surrounded
that's
him
what I'm saying. Like
pieces,
he's yet to show it, but I'm saying he has flashes, and I don't feel like it's like I said when we talked about it probably like a month ago or whatever. I said I don't think it's fair because the situation that's been evolving around him has never been consistent on no basis. Like this guy is going from this coach to that coach, from this scheme to
and
that
whose
scheme.
fault is that? That's the organization. That's
And
why
I
he needs
know
a fresh
that, but that's
start.
what I'm saying.
That's
So
why I
it's
say
like-
he needs a fresh start because
Yeah.
Chicago's failed him.
That's
That's my
true.
point too. Is that Chicago has never embraced this kid the way John Harbaugh and the Ravens embraced Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson, you're right.
He instantly, even though he was coming off the bench behind Joe Flacco his
Yeah.
rookie year, they embraced him right away. He took him to the playoffs, even though that offense has been asked from the start.
From the start,
And it wasn't until
right.
last year
But
they got
can
him a
But
weapon.
we both, me and you both know, and everybody on this panel knows that is two separate organizations.
But-
one is
but
known
that's-
for winning,
but that's
and
what I'm
one
saying.
is known for sucking over
So-
the past year.
But that's what
So
I'm
what's-
saying.
what's-
He needs a fresh start with a coaching staff that actually believes in him. This coaching staff in Chicago doesn't. That's why they tried to make him into a pocket passer.
So what makes you think that it's going to change whenever they get Caleb?
Is Caleb the same kind of player as Justin Fields?
He's not. When people say he's a pocket passer, he's not a pocket passer. He
No,
does
I'm
the
I'm
exact
asking.
same thing.
Is he more of a runner or is he a passer? I'm not saying a pocket passer. I'm just saying as a runner or a passer. What is Caleb's specialty?
When specialty is able to throw,
Able to move out of the pocket and get
Alex,
accurate passes.
Yeah.
Move out of the pocket
no,
and get
but-
accurate
but
passes.
okay.
I wouldn't
that
say
is-
accurate. I wouldn't say accurate. I would not say accurate.
You don't want it to be accurate. You bet against him from the start.
He has a,
No,
I would say
because
he has a
if
bigger arm. He has a bigger arm than Justin Fields, but I don't think Justin Fields has been able to show his true skill set, or he hasn't been coddled the way Lamar Jackson has been, or a Kyler Murray, or a Justin Herbert, or hell, even Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence got the shit end of the stick when he came into the league by a bullshit coach, but once he got a real coach, you saw him kind of up his game a lot more.
Justin Fields would do great under a Greg Roman system, Shane Steichen system, a Dave Canales system, a John Harbaugh, even Jim Harbaugh system. Those would be great. Eberflus is a defensive guy who doesn't know how to use him.
Yeah, that would be nasty.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, get him out, spare y'all and him the misery going on, and move on to the next guy and pay him cheaper instead of having to worry about a higher contract. Like that's the thing. I get it. Bears fans love Justin Fields. He's a fantastic athlete. He's awesome. He's special. But Chicago has failed to surround him and bring the best out of him. So let him fly. Let him go. Let him fly somewhere else. Just like Geno Smith didn't pan out anywhere in the state of New York. He had to go all the way across the country to even have a smidge of a fucking success. That's all I'm saying. Let Justin Fields fly. He's not going to fly in Chicago. Snowstorms won't let him.
I'm glad we didn't talk about the Bears.
Yeah, me too.
I said I had one little snippet, bro, and y'all fucking ran.
I wanted to hear, but I just like. I mean, I still think there's hope. I mean, they might not get what you guys think they're supposed to get, or what they could have gotten while the iron was hot, while everybody was, scrambling looking for quarterbacks and new situations. But I still think they can make a move and they can save themselves some money. It's just gonna be tough, man. Because
I'm just saying, man, they failed him. The kid's got 10 wins, 54 touchdowns, and 68 turnovers.
Yeah,
like they failed him. They failed him.
He needs to go somewhere where he can really sit behind somebody and soak up some game, bro.
They should have traded him to Atlanta the week after the Super Bowl. Instantly get him out of there. Just anywhere, just get him out.
But do you think that would have been a better situation?
Oh, you know what? Not Atlanta, Pittsburgh. With Arthur Smith, who loves the freaking running quarterbacks and all that stuff. Yes, with Arthur Smith at the LC, send him to Pittsburgh before the whole Russell Wilson thing.
I would have loved it too because he would have been with a great coach. Like that would have been perfect.
Arthur Smith's system with the defensive mind of Mike Tomlin, perfect. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. But we'll see how it goes. Anyways, biggest move of the day or the last 2 days. Daniil Hunter goes from Minnesota Vikings all the way to Houston Texans, alongside Joe Mixon, who gets traded there from the Cincinnati Bengals.
That was crazy right there.
The Texans are cooking right now. How are we feeling?
Yeah, I think they won draft. They won draft away from really taking over. Well, I think that division is theirs now.
Bro, they're scary, bro.
Like
they were already
years
scary this
ahead.
past
I don't
year.
think they'll. But you know what? Well. Depending on what Tennessee finishes off with.
No.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I'm just putting it out there. I feel like they still can. Tennessee can do some work with what they got.
The Texans were already scary as shit this year.
I know that.
And look at what they added, bro.
It's a clear calling that they're taking over this division. Let's just hope they don't, you know what I'm saying, they don't get happy with just the 1 year of success. But I do believe in D'Amico, what he's finna do with these boys on that line. That line is finna go crazy. That front seven is gonna go crazy. And their DBs are already excelling. So I like the defensive side, but offensively, I just pray Tank Dell comes back.
That's my big one.
I pray he comes back like good enough to keep going forward. Like I don't want to see him regress. You know what I'm saying? Like because some of those injuries, not every player returns the same way. And I know it's scary because you get out there and you're afraid to plant, cut, and jump and stuff like that. And he's a low stature to the ground type of player.
Yeah, so but he's also young. I think he can.
But dude, Joe Mixon, I mean, like they never had a running game, so
exactly
this is going to be beautiful for them, bro. And he's going to have a real line because Cincinnati wasn't a real line.
It's a good plan B option after not getting Saquon.
Yeah.
Bro, could you imagine him Saquon?
Bro. I would say, Lord, we got to deal with this motherfucker in the Eagles.
Could you imagine that, though, bro?
They're cheating, bro. How do they always get the best players every free agency, bro?
Because they overpay.
I really wasn't really that high on the Hunter deal, only because like he's a fantastic player. Just that him going to Houston, I would have thought he would have went there because of he doesn't fit what they do, like that. He does not fit in that system. That's the only reason why, because he's gonna have to play with his hand on the ground more than he ever has. And he's more of a stand-up outside linebacker, so it's a weird move for him.
Hey man, listen here. If you get to the quarterback, you get to the quarterback.
But has he? But also in the formations that he's had, has he ever had a partner like Will Anderson on the other side?
No, that's not the point. The point is him actually putting his hand on the ground and rushing the quarterback. To you guys, it might not be a big difference, but it really is because you don't really drop back in coverage, or you might have to drop back in coverage at a 3-point stance. It can get kind of tricky, or you're gonna have to line up on a slot receiver sometimes. So it's kind of weird. I don't know. It'll be a weird transition for him, but I like the move though. I really do. It's just kind of weird though.
Let's trust that D'Amico Ryan knows what he's gonna do with that, right? Because obviously that's his specialty.
But I mean, I look at it like this: you have a defensive-minded coach with a great defensive asset that you just land. He's not gonna put this guy in a position to fail.
No,
if I know
not at
you
all.
don't play with your hand in the ground, that's not something I'm gonna ask you to do. Exactly. But I'm gonna ask you to go do what you do or you done for the past 3-4 years, and that's be an excellent threat off the edge.
Well, look, that's a $49 million deal, and it's a $48 million fully guaranteed deal. So they're gonna let him cook. They're gonna let him cook. It's only a 2-year deal, 2 years.
Man,
they're going full 21 Bengals this year. They're going far this year in the playoffs. They're going full 21 Bengals this year.
This team right here is explosive. I just hope they don't have no honeymoon hangover, like we made it type of success, bro. I need these guys.
The Colts. That's who I'm worried about in that division. I'm not worried about Tennessee or Jacksonville. The Colts, the other team that was close to winning the division, and now they'll have AR back, hopefully healthy for the whole full year. Hey, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That they have to watch out for, because remember last year we were all high on Jacksonville. We were all ready to say it's their division to take over, and then what happened?
I'm trying to figure out why they went and got Gabe Davis. Like what?
Did you see the money that Calvin really asked for? Of course they didn't. We're not going to pay that.
I don't know.
Okay, I mean if you're going to lose Calvin with the talent that's out there, why would you not go try to get T. Higgins or You know,
exactly. Why would you not get somebody who's
why would you not go get
Cincinnati asking for? What's Cincinnati asking for him?
Well, I don't know, but I'm just saying, go get youth or just wait. Don't.
Yeah.
What is? I mean, Gabe Davis is nice next to Stephon Diggs. We don't know what he looks like.
He's okay.
Yeah, but we don't know what he looks like.
I don't know. No, but I don't know about.
But that's what I said next to Stephon.
Okay.
I said he's nice next to Stephon, but we don't know what he looks like on his own. Like,
who was more productive last year, Stephon or Gabe?
Shit, hell if I know. Nobody.
Don't tell me it's Stephon.
None of them.
I had Stephon Diggs in fantasy. This nigga ain't do shit. So I'm
saying Gabe, I don't think.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's just like you gonna put him down there with Christian Kirk and Zay Jones, and dude, they gave that man some money. Like he's gonna be a game changer. Like no,
Stephon Diggs quietly got over 1,100 yards, and Gabe Davis got over 700. So there you go.
That's crazy.
So nothing for Gabe. Okay.
But I'm just saying that was a waste.
Yep, 100% agree.
It's the Khan family, bro. They don't know what they're doing. They just
when I first saw that,
it was crazy because it was early too. It was just like, damn, y'all ain't even gonna wait. Y'all just gonna go sign them. Y'all not gonna just test the market.
Jacksonville just needs to run the ball. They just need to stick to running the
ball. They need an O-line. They still not focusing on that.
No, but you know what Jacksonville needs to do? Sell the team.
Go to San Antonio.
Sell the team.
Don't
even come here because then I'm gonna have to be a fan, and then they gonna suck, and I'm gonna be real mad.
No. As long as the Khan family, you're not even a fan. You're on a break.
Hey, I'm on a break, dog.
You're like Rachel and Ross. We're on a break.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I hit him with the "Hey, big head, Jerry Jones" text.
I'm just saying, you're already in the same scenario now. You might as well. They have a little bit. They have cool colors, you know.
Yeah, Trey already wants to leave the Broncos fandom. He might go to follow Russ and be a Steelers.
No, don't even bring that up. We're not talking about that.
I might become a Baltimore fan.
Bitch, I might become a Texans fan, bro. Fuck out of here.
Hey, I said Baltimore.
Drive to those games. I'll go with you, Trey.
Hey, look, I said Baltimore, Houston, bro. One or the other, bro. Like,
all right, let's talk about Baltimore then. King Henry arrives.
That's so scary. I don't even care if it's old Henry. Like that's
no, scary, but the part that I'm excited for is like, what do you do if they go pistol?
Cry. Literally cry, bro.
What do you do when they line up in pistol, bro?
Dog,
like,
cry.
And then you got Zay. You gonna put Zay Flowers. You gonna cover him 1-on-1.
I hope Baltimore gets a bomb ass receiver somehow too.
And I think
OBJ. They're not. That's what I'm saying. Because could you? Okay, let's just be a little outside the box here. What if they got fucking Higgins, bro?
That's a trade to the own division. No.
I don't think that's what I said. Outside the box.
What if they got Mike Williams?
Yo.
With Zay on the other side and Henry in the back.
Nah. Because you know that man's a dog. He's a dog. When healthy, he's a big dog.
Yeah.
That's the problem in Baltimore. When healthy, right?
For sure.
That's the problem in Baltimore.
I'm just saying.
They're like volleyball players on the sideline, tag in, tag out.
You need a big time receiver, bro, and it's over.
But it's like that offense is like, okay, with that defense, that offense has like a.
Well, you know what, Trey? If they remember to actually run the ball in the AFC Championship game, maybe it will be over.
Bro, how do you run the entire season on everybody and then not run? Hey, you know what? We've been killing it all year. Let's just not do what we've been doing. Like, that's cool.
My dog.
Fuck out of here.
When you look at that offense and you have two runners.
I'm telling you right now, bro, I don't want to tackle anybody.
Lamar and Derrick Henry, you can't load the box.
And then on top of that, if you really want to throw it in there, what's the backup's name? What was his fucking not Dobbins, the other one. Mitchell. Not Mitchell.
Justice Hill?
No, the other dude. The dude got hurt.
Oh, Elijah Mitchell. Right? Is that it?
No. You talking about tight end or running back?
Running back.
Wasn't it Elijah Mitchell?
Gus Edwards, you had Hill.
Was it am I tripping on the name?
You had Dobbins, and then you had Keontae Mitchell.
Keontae. That's why when you said the Elijah, I was like, that's not right. Keontae, and that boy's quick. So imagine
he runs like a 4.2.
Imagine you go into a fucking wishbone type shit. It's over. It's a fucking wrap, bro.
And then you can
go to fucking
You got Mark Andrews with Isaiah Likely.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You got Bateman and Flowers. If they can add one more receiver,
that's all be the face.
If you have one more receiver, it's a wrap. Bro.
I'm telling you, bro, it's over. It's scary. Who are you going to tackle? Who?
The wing T offense or what, Trey?
Hey, bro, have you
That'd be
I'm
crazy.
telling you, dog. Like you could do
I love what they
all
did.
kinds of old school shit on that, bro.
So
you wouldn't be able to stop
y'all
nobody.
think, so okay, if they come out, so are y'all claiming them to come out of the AFC? Or y'all playing?
I gotta see the draft.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. I want to see the draft
because you saw that Patrick Mahomes opened up $21 million in cap space.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So if they're able to keep L'Jarius Sneed, oh my God, it's still. I know their offense is still not as great as we'd like them to be, but
bro,
if the
I told y'all
defense
Chris, I told y'all Chris was getting the bag. I thought I was bullshit.
I didn't say so. Alex and Marco were like, let him go.
I told y'all they was finna pay that man. You don't want to have to see that dude because Chris Jones is petty. He probably would have went to somebody in that division.
That's why they paid him. They were like, you ain't going to be a Raider with freaking Christian Wilkins and freaking Max Crosby.
Oh my God, bro, that would have been the nastiest line in NFL history.
He's like, I won a championship here, now I'm joining y'all.
Oh my God, that would have been so nasty. I can't wait to see them play together. That's gonna be, boy. Pat's gonna be running for his life because we got two disrespectful D linemen over there.
I mean, they still need a quarterback, but I mean, they paid Gardner Minshew $25 million to be the bridge.
That's crazy, though, right? That's so much for being a bridge quarterback. Fuck.
Bro, all he got to do is throw to 17. He can do that.
You're not wrong.
Can he? He threw behind the back of the last play of the Texans. They lost. So.
Chill. You always bring up the negative shit. Like
I gotta be honest, you are too hopeful. I gotta shut y'all down.
That wasn't his fault. Didn't the running back drop it?
No, he threw it behind him.
He threw it behind him.
Yeah,
he threw it short and behind him.
Yeah,
short
it was
and
like
way
2
behind
yards
him.
and like 2
Don't
yards.
correct me, Alex. I remember shit sometimes.
I could have caught it.
Okay, so what teams are coming out of NFC East? I mean, not East, but like just NFC. Y'all think with what happened or transpired thus far?
Captain Kirk. No,
I say, damn, they ain't got no defense.
No, there's nobody favorited, bro. It's still San Francisco for me right now. I mean, there's no one made a change in the.
But they've lost Chase.
Okay,
I'm just saying. And then you don't know.
Did the Eagles find a linebacker?
Okay.
Or a secondary?
Saquon gonna play both sides.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. They got Gardner Johnson back, right? That's gonna be the biggest difference. They got Gardner Johnson back.
Well, San Francisco has lost a lot of key pieces to the defensive line this offseason. Like,
bro, you could
rotational players.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I was asking.
Armstead is a rotational player
because Armstead is a free agent. Yeah. Chase Young is gone. Well, Chase Young is a free agent. Drake Greenlaw is coming back from season injury surgery. Like,
he ain't playing next year. It's Achilles. Yeah. He ain't playing next year.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, bro,
Drake Greenlaw.
Drake Greenlaw. So you're without your number 2 linebacker. You losing 2 pieces.
I'm just throwing the name out. It doesn't matter. There's nobody favorited. They're gonna lose whoever comes out the AFC, no matter what.
Damn, like that.
I mean.
It ain't Dallas. We seen they can't get past the first and second round. They ain't Philly. But they ain't Philly because they still haven't got a defense.
Bro, James, like I'm just asking who you like.
I'm going to. Okay, you know what? It's the New York Giants. They got Brian Burns. They're gonna come out.
You highlighted that part. It ain't Dallas. Like, you got a close up in the screen.
I'm sorry. Are they not the reigning NFC East champions? Do you want me to put them below the Washington Commanders?
At this point, yes, goddamn it, because we ain't this shit, and Washington looks good on paper right now.
On paper, they're the Washington Cowboys. That don't mean shit. It's Dan Quinn as a head coach.
Oh yeah, it is that fucking right. Like I forgot he's gone already. Like
who's their quarterback? We don't know if it's Chuck Merritt, Jaden Daniels, or Caleb Williams yet. We don't know. We need to find out. They might be a surprise. They might be. I don't know, but we need to. That's why I'm saying. The draft is one that's going to tell us who's really a favorite.
Yeah. But who did they pick up? I know they got Austin Eckler. Who else? Did they snag somebody else? No?
They snagged a few names. A bunch of Cowboys defenders.
They got
they took your center. Wagner. They took your center.
Yeah.
They got Bobby Wagner today.
Oh, yeah, they got Bob. Yeah.
Who, did it really?
Bobby
old man Bob. Old man Rob.
I mean, he could be a good.
Bobby gonna be coaching. He ain't gonna be doing shit.
Yeah, good mentor.
Yeah, great mentor. That's what I wanted.
I mean, he played for Dan Quinn in Seattle, so I mean,
yeah, but that's what I wanted for Micah. Like,
Micah's gonna have more podcasts.
It
ain't going nowhere, bro.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just need a no nonsense era for him. And I'm not saying that him doing his podcast is bad. I just like, bro, I need you to like hone in and fucking like you talk about changing the culture, change the fucking culture.
I think I'd be fine with them having a podcast had they won something yet. They haven't won shit.
Yeah.
Like with Draymond having a podcast is he's a winner.
Yeah, I mean, he's a coattailer too, but still, he didn't win because of him. But
he's a coattail winner.
Yeah, but I'm saying like Micah being the guy, like I need you to like focus, like you know what I'm saying. Like I need him to lock in on some Kobe Zen master shit. Like I'm not gonna be outside in the media doing anything until we set the atmosphere for like winning religiously, like. And being known for winning, not just winning on the little teams, like big games, big moments, stepping up like that. Because he's a great player. I'm not taking nothing away from him. I'm cool with you analyzing everybody else and giving your 2 cents. That's fine. But like lock in, like be great and drive that shit.
My shit with him is just after like week 12, week 13, he slows down the fuck. Like he doesn't like come out being the same guy those after that. Yeah. So it's like November, December kid. He just doesn't like really play as hard as he should be. All right, so we were talking giving up, Baltimore props for getting some more on the offense, but they lost a big piece on defense to the rival. Patrick Queen is now a Steeler. They fill up the void that they have been craving for since Ryan Shazier went basically limp. Thank God he came out on top on the other side of it. But they finally got a linebacker to like really call like game changer. So, guys, how are we feeling about Patrick Queen over in Pittsburgh now?
I love it, man.
Is it official? It's official now.
Yeah,
I mean, no, it's not official.
No, I don't think they're signing yet, but
yesterday is tampering. He can do it, but he hasn't signed yet.
I think it's gonna go through, and I think it is weird. It's not something you like to see, or that's really. It's not like it's not common in this era, but I also feel like for them, like you said, they do fill a void, and you get like a leader on that back end behind Highsmith and TJ Watt that could be a strong playmaker. He's a sure tackle. You know what I'm saying? He can run with the tight ends. So
the part that frustrates me is like Queen himself. Now I get it. It's money, it's deals, it's whatever, so on. But why would you leave a Super Bowl contender team to go to the Pittsburgh fucking Steelers?
Did they offer him as much money?
That's what I'm saying. I understand that. I get it. Get your bag. I understand that. But again, if you're asking me as a professional,
Trey, talk to him.
I'm telling you right now, I'm taking a little pay cut to stay with that fucking
Trey, let me tell you why, Trey. Let me tell you why he did it. Because one, this Pittsburgh Steelers team is a playoff-worthy team without a quarterback last year. They didn't. Did they not make the playoffs last year?
Yeah. Barely.
Okay. They made the playoffs. That's the point, right? So you love Russell Wilson. You think he's better than what people are saying about him. So they got him on the cheap for $1.2 million.
Well, I know that.
So now we still have our number one guy, George Pickens. We have a good duo who was top duo last year in Najee Harris and Jalen Warren. No, not one is special. They need both of each other to be special. Mm-hmm. And so now I'm going to go play alongside TJ Watt.
Alex Highsmith.
Yeah, we're gonna
I get it. I understand the concept. I'm just for me, bro. I'm staying, dog. You saw what they did last year.
What he's saying is what I've been saying all along. Like when you see these guys, like in any sport, play for a contender, and then you chase a bag versus chasing legacy or history or chance to be a championship player, and you go like Melo went and got that bag in New York. He went and got that bag in New York, and you telling me you're gonna pass up a chance to play with Kobe Bryant in a championship team, knowing you're gonna win.
James, if someone offered you right now to play, $1 million to go play for the Spurs on your championship home, favorite home team, right? Let's say in the era where they were still championship relevant.
Yeah.
Or they gave you $50 million to go just be stay at home dad or do whatever else? Which are you taking?
I'm going with Spurs. Shit, I love basketball. That's my team. I'm taking.
Just like me, I love football, and I'm trying to get them shit, bro.
Lord, make it go viral, bro. I promise you, I've said this all along. Like, I love basketball so effing much, bro. If I was ever to be 6'4", 6'6", 6'8", and I made it to the league, and I was on a contending team, and I had the opportunity to go get a 4-year deal with like $175 million guaranteed, like, bro, I'm staying put with that team that I know I'm gonna win with. I'm going for legacy, not money, bro.
And that's the
I'm
thing.
making money already.
But that's the thing too. Like, these guys want a guarantee bag.
I understand
because they need the life-changing money. They don't. Bro, you got to remember, these guys. A lot of these guys, they got to remember this is a kids' game to them, and they're just really fucking good at it. Yeah, so it's just money. It's just true. Money for them.
But this is me. Like, I'm just saying, this is me. Like, if you telling me I can get 3 years, 50 million, 25 guaranteed, or I can go, and that's a hometown discount, or I can go to another team and get 4 years, 200 million with 150 guaranteed. Bro, I'm taking a hometown deal. I'm trying to win. I'm doing legacy. I want to go in the hall. Like, I'm not chasing.
What was Patrick Queen's contract?
So before, he had only made in his rookie contract $12 million in his 4 years with Baltimore. Now it's a 3-year deal, $41 million. Let me see how much total guarantees. About 26 mil guarantee, it looks like.
So let's he signed a 3-year deal with them, right?
4 year. No, three. Yes. 3.
So, and Jose, I get it. I totally get what you're saying. Chase your money, chase your bag. Totally get that. I'd rather stay another year in Baltimore, knowing that we probably could make the ship easy, and then get paid. Because think about it, bro. Him going to Pittsburgh for 3 years, he's not getting any younger. Obviously, now he might play for a little bit longer, but he's not getting any younger.
Well, he's coming off a rookie contract, so he's still very young. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still young. But you got here's what you got to also remember too. You can't go by thinking everything's going to be 100%. Let's say, God willing, it doesn't happen. Yeah. He has a Ryan Shazier situation this year.
Yeah.
God willing, it does not happen. But what would have mattered? That he has the security for the rest of his life and his family, or chasing rings and blings. So that's what it matters at the end. You just need to get a bag one time, and then after that, if you want to keep going for the bag, that's your option, or go get rings.
And that's true, and I understand it because it was broken down. It was broken down on I Am Athlete, right? It is just like you said right now. You just stated 4 years, he only made $12 million. $4 million. Jack was cracking. He only made $4 million. Understand? Now he's gonna make. He only made 12. Now he's guaranteed double that plus some. So it's security. Of course, it's always about security because at the end of the day, it's the system. It's you versus the system. Can you sustain the longevity to keep playing, stay healthy, and get paid? Or, like you said, you fight the chance of getting that career-ending injury, and then you got to walk away, and you haven't secured anything. So I agree with him.
You tell him, Jack. You tell him, dog. You tell him, get the bag, secure your money, boy.
No, you heard what he's saying.
So
he's saying ball like we ball.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, Alex. Go ahead.
So the last couple of hours, they're saying that Tyler Boyd might sign with the Steelers.
All about revenge.
Interesting, bro.
It's all about revenge games.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be interesting.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay, now if that's the case, now they're making some moves. Like, I'm okay with that.
But that's what I'm saying. The point about signing a quarterback for $1.2 million opens up the floodgates to make.
Oh, it does.
So be on the lookout for the Steelers. Hell, even if they don't get Tyler Boyd, they're gonna find a receiver they really like in the draft.
Yeah,
we know how good they are. So but they can build something out right now with a one.
They probably don't. They know something somebody else don't know. They're gonna snag a great receiver. They don't do nothing else. They snagging the legendary receiver. They don't miss. They do not miss. Christy,
coach. Say Christy. Let's say coach. Say hi.
If they don't do nothing else, that's what they're gonna do, man. I just love Mike Tomlin, man. Like, bro,
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if everything pans out, especially like again, going back to it, if you got a rookie, a quarterback, essentially rookie contract quarterback, right? You know, Brock Purdy, you got CJ Stroud. You can build around them. Now you can't build around Justin Fields clearly.
Bro.
Not hating. Have they succeeded at that? No, thank you. All right, anyways, going back. We're talking about the guys who have gone through it. Joe Burrow, right? On a rookie contract, made the Super Bowl. You know, Brock Purdy has already made the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts, before he got paid, went to a Super Bowl. That's the contending thing right now. If you can get a quarterback on the cheap and you build around them, maybe you can make, you know, a real contention. Obviously, it's the AFC, right? It's going to be tough as fuck. You got Patrick Mahomes still, Josh Allen leading his Bills, even though the Bills are gutted. You know, Ravens, you know, in your own division, Browns defense is still deadly, you know, so we don't know what's going on there. Joe Flacco is not going to be probably leading the Colts. Who knows? You don't know. There's so much going on right now that it's just with a cheap quarterback right now, which what a bunch of teams in the AFC have, you can do a lot, and they're building around them. So
Jose, you're talking about like teams that they're able to build a lot. How come the Patriots haven't been able to land a big name? They have a lot of cap room.
Because we don't feel like that. I mean,
it's a first year new GM, new head coach, right? So everything right now with these guys is going to be a slow development. They're not dropping the cash right now because we don't have anything. We don't have an O-line. We don't have a quarterback. We don't have any wide receivers. We don't, you know, defense, we're good. We're solid. We ain't worried about that. On the offense, we got nothing. And then also, many people want to go play in the Northeast. A lot of people don't want to go play all the way in the Northeast. So, you know, Tom Brady's not there to attract them to want to go there. So the organization, the franchise has to rebuild themselves, their character to really like get guys back. That's why you don't hear me, you know, say anything really about the Patriots going on right now.
I don't think it's a character issue. I just think it's y'all sustained success for so long and kind of just lived on a model of like.
So James, when I say character, I mean like when you are a free agent or whatever, and you're willing to take a pay cut to go play with Tom, you're not willing to do that for Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
So now you have Gerard Mayo. You have we don't know who the quarterback's going to be. Whether we're going to keep Bailey Zappi or you're going to start Jacoby Brissett or we're going to draft a quarterback. We don't have an O-line to protect them. Ramondre Stevenson's really our only running back. I think we got Antonio Gibson. So there's not really an attraction to go there right now. We kind of have to start over and prove ourselves to guys with this new regime that hey guys, come to us. We are worthy of your time. That's why I don't think, you know, anyone's going there that's as significant. The defense is going to be great. We're balling as fuck. But unless we can like start really building guys from the top and showing a culture that, you know, it's not military style like Bill Belichick where people don't want to go play for him. Yeah, we got to show a new culture, a new regime here. You know, it's not the whitewashed Patriots. We're trying to go Black Lives Matter Patriots. You know, so we'll see how it goes.
What's the difference with the new regime there and the new regime in Washington? Because you see the new regime in Washington is spending a lot of money, right? Well, the other. Well,
I would love to go play for Magic Johnson and Bob Myers, two guys who led NBA teams to championships in their own way. I would love to go play for those guys. $1 billion. Yeah, they're offering. They like, you know, Austin Eckler got a good deal, right? They're giving these guys good deals, so for them just to say that they're going to go Austin Eckler got a 2-year deal of the same contract he had in Los Angeles last year, bro. It ain't a good contract. Alex, but here's the thing. Here's the thing too. Teams are sometimes overpay 1 year and then they fail miserably the next. Look at Jacksonville. They overpaid for a bunch of people 2 years ago. They got to the playoffs, and then the year after that, they fucking choked.
Yeah.
The Patriots did the same thing. Matt Jones rookie year, we overpaid for some motherfuckers, some guys that didn't pan out. And yes, but we don't. Okay, they have to if they want to win now. We're not trying to win out. We are in a rebuilding mode.
Yeah,
we ain't trying. We're not going to gut ourselves and fucking do stupid shit so we can win today and then lose tomorrow.
I thought y'all really died when y'all signed Jonnu and Hunter Henry to those crazy ass deals. I was just like, that's the end of their spending right there, because the Patriots weren't known for doing like that. I mean, Judon was good. That was a great pickup. But when y'all picked up them two, I was just like,
Hunter, you know what? No, Hunter Henry was a good pickup. It was Jonnu Smith.
No.
We paid Jonnu Smith more than we paid Hunter Henry, and we didn't use him for shit.
Hunter is solid, but I'm just saying, like, to spend that type of money on tight ends, like y'all wasn't giving like Kelsey or you know what I'm saying, like big name tight end. Like those guys were like coming off hot streaks, but.
We're also not trying to pretend like we're there yet. So, like, even if we sign a bunch of these guys or we make some big extravagant trades, we're not there yet. Look at the Giants. They made some moves. You really think they're going to go far? I don't think they're going to go far.
I will say I do like what they did. That defensive line is going to be scary as hell.
Well, yeah, they hustled Carolina. Carolina still can't trade for shit. They give away everybody for fucking Skittles.
Yeah, they can't cover for shit though. That's going to be their problem. They're going to lose their. They're going to lose.
Carolina spent a second round pick. They gave it up to New York so they can get Sam Darnold, and now they're getting a second round pick to get rid of Brian Burns. They didn't even get a first for CMC. Carolina's stupid when it comes to trades, but they made some good signings.
I don't know who's running shit over there, but that's ridiculous.
Don't ever question me about my team again, Alex. I swear to God. I know what they're doing. They're not trying to win right now.
No, it's just crazy because like when we say new regime, so one new regime is doing it different than another,
They're trying to sell tickets. They're trying to recreate themselves. They don't have an identity. They don't know they're the Redskins, the football team, or the Commanders, or the Warriors, or whatever the fuck the name's going to be in the next 2 years. They don't even know who they are. We got time. We're not going to rush it. That's all it is. I'm all in for another top 3 pick next year. I'm all in for that. I'm okay. You ain't seeing me going crazy over here.
Maybe a little.
Well, that's just me because I'm a podcast host. I'm just a floating head on YouTube. Okay, leave me alone.
Hey, so I've seen a couple of reports. One of them is mutual or interest from the Steelers with Boyd. So that's one. And then I saw one. I don't know how true it is, but it says Baltimore is interested in the talks for Debo.
Ooh.
Now, I don't know how true it is. I didn't really research it. I just popped up. Yeah.
He said, okay, he just changed his jersey number, and his name on his jersey, San Francisco. They ain't giving him up.
Touche.
I do believe in Tyler Boyd.
Yeah, I do believe that Tyler Boyd might actually sign with Pittsburgh.
That'd be crazy, right?
Look at all these revenge guys, bro. They're all going to like come after their old team. They're all doing it.
Well, it's crazy, dude, because I called it right a couple years ago where I was like, man, it's going to be crazy whenever Cincinnati's going to have to pay everybody. And I felt like I felt like they were going to jump ship. I really did because, like, y'all really said, like, they're going to be a team in the future. I was like, I don't think so because there's going to be a point in time where they're going to have to pay all these guys that they got around the same time. And they come for fruition.
Trey, what happened?
Oh, no. I saw another report saying that Tyler Boyd and the Steelers are close to making a deal.
The Bengals just got a new defensive tackle on Sheldon Rankins from the Texans. So they got to build a defense around. So I mean,
that's what I was saying for Dallas. Dallas needs to go grab DJ Reader.
Mm-hmm.
Who got Rankins?
So look,
Bengals.
If Dallas can grab 3 pieces, I think that it will shift. It will make a huge shift in that team if they can grab 3 pieces that are out there and available, possibly 4, depending on how you look at it. So if
Dallas ain't gonna get none of them because they're gonna pay Dak $60 million.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying, it would be smart to do so. Like if you can bring a culture setter veteran of the likes of either Justin Simmons or Poirier, like those are great.
Poirier's in Miami.
He already went to Miami?
Yeah, he already signed a 1-year deal with Miami.
Damn, that was quick.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
But I liked him because I know what he brings to that. Like he was the leader of that Bills defense, man. Like he was that guy, that vocal voice over there. But I like him and I like what Justin Simmons does. Like all the while when shit was just hitting the fan in Denver and what nothing to be excited about, but that defense, like when P2 came in, like he was still that successor. Like he still made plays. He still was leader. He still was vocal. He still was picking shit off. Like you need guys like that. And then if I'm Micah, I'm speaking on the volumes of somebody like Devin White that can run with me sideline to sideline and be a game changer. And then you want to stop fucking people, letting people run the ball on you, go get DJ Reader from the boy that was plugging up the shit with the Cincinnati Bengals. Your defense is set right there. That's just A1. The defense is already good, but that's just going to propel it. Like, you already got your corners. Like, so, I don't know. That's just me. Because you can't never have too much offense, but Dallas don't need nothing else on offense. Like,
I'm surprised the Chargers are going to keep Khalil Mack. I'm surprised
he took a pay cut, though.
Yeah, he restructured his deal.
Mm-hmm. Joey Bosa next, goddamn it.
Cut him. You can't say healthy. Cut him. Let him go. Set him free.
Set him free so he can go play with his brother? Yeah.
If they can't keep Chase Young, his brother's best friend, then how are they going to get his brother?
I'd take a pay cut to go play with my brother. Shit. I would. Why not?
I mean, because y'all keep talking about pay cuts. Dude, since Joey Bosa got into the league, he's all been about the money. Hey. Literally, he made the team restructure his contract on his rookie deal. And the CBA had to change the rules to make sure nobody ever tries to do that again. Yeah.
Hey, man, we knew he was going to be great. Well, I wouldn't say great, but, he was solid.
All right, so I want to ask y'all, who's going to be who's going to get the number 1 pick overall next year? The Denver Broncos or the Carolina Panthers?
Carolina.
Really? They made more moves than Denver so far?
But I still see them struggling because they have a lot to plug up, bro. A lot. They lost their best defensive lineman. They lost their best linebacker to Washington. You lose your best defensive end to the Giants. You trade away your veteran DB that stayed healthy in Dante Jackson when you trade him away. J.C. Horn's not staying healthy. Jeremy Chin's the free agent. Bro, who are they going to cover, bro? They're going to be the walking stock of the fucking NFC South, bro. People going to walk in there and just dubs. Like,
what about Denver for the AFC entirely, though? Because, I mean, they're not.
I mean, it's gonna be tough for Denver, too. Like, we all believe that the Chargers are going to turn it around.
Next year. Not this year. I'm
saying 3 years for the Chargers.
I'm giving them instant success, bro. I'm giving them instant. But I mean,
the Chiefs cut a lot of people.
The Chiefs are still the Chiefs, and then we don't know what's going to really happen with the Raiders. We got to see what they do because they always find a way to fuck it up. Although I'm rooting heavy for Anthony Pierce. Yes, I'm being racist. He's a black man, but
you are being racist. It's Antonio, but not Anthony. How dare you?
But I'm just saying, I'm rooting heavy for Antonio Pierce. You know what I'm saying? Because the league needs to see it. But like, I just think like Denver. Sean Payton's been taking a lot of shit. He's in put up or shut up mode, to where I believe they'll fire his ass mid-season if he's fucking up.
Because he's
just saying, bro. I just think I don't know because they got who's their quarterback?
Exactly.
They signed somebody stupid, irrelevant.
The fucking backup for the Rams.
You're talking about us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't it the backup for the Rams?
We're talking about.
No, it was.
You still got Jared Stidham.
Yeah, Stidham. We had. Gosh, damn it! What is his name?
Let me see. I'm looking up right now. I'm looking up the team. What did y'all sign? Little bums. Just kidding. You still have Ben DiNucci. As far as roster changes,
God, I can't
remember either. I thought you signed somebody. It was Brad Ripon is the new QB1 in Chicago. I don't remember that yet.
Actually, no, we haven't.
You haven't signed a quarterback, right?
No, we haven't. Yeah, I thought we did too for some odd reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. All right, whatever. So exactly, you have nobody. You have Jared Stidham. Jared Stidham's gonna take y'all far.
Yes.
0-17.
Yes.
Damn.
Get the number 1 overall pick next year.
But who's the head coach for the Panthers?
Dave Canales, the guy who resurrected Baker Gino's career.
Well, we'll see.
That's why I'm betting on them because they went and got some new O linemen, some actual protection. So, I mean, look at Denver. They gave up Jared Judy for a bag of peanuts, and you're gonna lose Courtland Sutton also by next year. So we'll see.
Yep, it's gonna be fun stuff.
Javonte Williams never came back healthy, so
yeah, that sucks. That's unfortunate, man. But I mean, I still believe in that defense, man. Like that Denver defense is. I still would take them right now.
Shit, we just lost one of our best players. I don't know
who.
Simmons.
Yeah.
No, but y'all still got P2. Y'all still got.
No, we still have some studs. We re-signed
linebackers, and then
so that was our back end dude, bro.
All right,
I agree.
Okay. Let's do a game. Let's do a game right now, right? Let's do a game. Let's do a would you rather, right? Denver Broncos edition. All right. Who's a better team right now? So we're gonna start from their division and going forward. Okay. So Kansas City Chiefs. Who are you taking? James, go first. We'll go in order. Go in order. James.
Who am I taking? Kansas City or the Broncos?
Yeah.
Bro, I mean KC.
Alex.
What the fuck? What is this? What are we doing?
Would you rather Denver Broncos?
You realize everybody's gonna say everybody but the Broncos, pretty much.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to make a point to James though. So, but either way, it's a TikTok video, so enjoy it. Alex.
KC? I don't even know that's a question.
Trey?
Right now, I mean.
KC.
All right, Los Angeles Chargers. James?
Chargers.
Alex?
This is tough. It's actually really tough. This is. I for next year or the future?
Yes, for next year.
Damn, dude.
It's gonna be a disaster. Say the Broncos. Say the Broncos for the fucking TikTok. Say the Broncos.
The only reason why it's hard one to answer is because they have to give rid of a bunch of players. They really do.
Alex making this shit interesting, but I be loving it.
Just say Broncos because it's hilarious.
I will pick the Chargers only because of the Harbaugh is able to adapt.
Only because of that?
Yeah.
Not the wrong
Dog, I'm a Broncos fan and I'm not picking the Broncos. The fuck?
Look. They have to get rid of Joey. They have to get rid of Khalil.
No, they don't. Khalil restructured his contract. They're gonna keep him.
He already restructured.
So Joey's leaving.
Yeah.
Good.
That's
good.
not even true. They freed up enough. They freed up cap space today.
No, not enough.
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
It's not
enough.
They will keep Khalil, but they're gonna get rid of Joey too. I know that. I agree with that.
All right, let's make a bet.
On what? Who's better?
No, if he signs or not. If he restructures his contract.
Joey?
Yeah.
Do it, bro.
Oh,
don't do that bet. Don't do that bet. Don't
make that bet. Do not make that bet.
You're losing it.
Because Joey's greedy as fuck.
It doesn't matter. But if you're trying to establish a new culture and you're in a win now mode,
he's not like that.
This guy.
He's not trying. He's not that kind of guy.
Like
he's not. He's always been about the money since his rookie deal.
It don't matter. I'm just saying.
Yes, it does. With him. We're not talking about you. We're talking about him. Joey Bosa's a greedy motherfucker.
I don't care what he is. I'm just saying the team.
He's
not a team guy.
Just make the bet.
Yeah, make the bet. Lose some money. Make the bet. Lose your money.
Bro. It'd be fun.
All right. You agree on the bet, James? You agree on the bet, Alex?
Nobody's betting. Fuck it.
No.
Wait, do I want to make a bet? I'll make the bet. Joey doesn't restructure.
Come on, James. Stand on business. Stand on business.
I ain't standing on shit. I'm a free agent.
All right, so Alex, your answer was the Chargers?
Yeah.
All right, say Chargers for me.
Chargers. I picked the Chargers.
Trey?
Chargers.
Okay, the Broncos or the Raiders, James?
Yeah, this is a tough.
That one's tough. Because the Raiders suck.
What?
Nah, it's not tough. I just said it to fuck with them. Nah, that's the Raiders easy. The Raiders
Alex?
easy.
Yeah, the Raiders had some good pickups during the free agency, and I like their coach, so I picked the Raiders.
Nice.
Christian Wilkins could kill all of y'all.
Christian Wilkins and Max Crosby in the defensive line is crazy.
I love it. I can't wait to see that shit.
They lost
You got two of the most shit talkingest people ever.
All right, Trey. Broncos or Raiders?
Raiders.
Raiders.
James, Broncos or Texans?
Texans.
Alex?
Let's say, why are we playing this game?
Because I'm trying to make a point to James, and I'm also trying to have a.
This is a 20-minute point, bro. Like,
we'll go back quicker. Stop trying to make bets on the side.
Texas,
just give the answers.
Texas, but why are we picking teams that we know that's way better than them?
Because he doesn't think they're going to be the worst team in the conference, and I think they are easily. We're about to all announce it. That's what I'm trying to say. And it'll be between the Broncos and the Patriots as far as the worst teams in the AFC.
I was so fixing to say that. Dude, let's.
You know what? Let's make a bet. Who's going to be worse?
Yeah, make a bet.
A is Broncos, B is Patriots, C is somebody else.
C is other. I vote other. I'll say Broncos are going to be worse than the Patriots this year.
No, okay. Who will be worse than the Panthers in the NFC?
The Vikings.
No.
Hell no.
No. Cardinals are going to get probably Marvin Harrison, so I don't think it'll be the Cardinals.
Oh, dude, Cardinals and Marvin Harrison. We discussed it.
The Giants, because they still have Daniel Jones?
But I
really think the Vikings.
But they have defensively.
But who's their weapons?
Defensively?
Name me their offensive weapons.
Oh, shit.
They got to score.
I'll be right back.
Who?
Name me their offense. Go. Who's their running back?
Darren Waller. Jalen Hyatt.
Darren Waller might retire. Jalen Hyatt barely. Jalen Hyatt got 23 receptions last year. There's 17 games. He's averaging one catch per game.
I know they suck. I'm just saying they both suck.
Would you rather have a team that has Chuba Hubbard, Deontay Johnson, and Adam Thielen versus Darren Waller, Wan'Dale Robinson, Darius Slayton, Devin Singletary, and Sterling Shepard? What are we talking about? Even they got better on offense, bro, before the Giants did.
Yeah. All right.
And they were greedy enough not to pay Saquon.
You won that one.
I know. I didn't want to.
I
didn't want to burst your bubble. Brian Dable might be fired. You know, my coach of the year, he might be fired.
Yeah, that sucks too. Damn, bro, he got the shit into the stick for.
Oh, that's what happens when they decided to pay Daniel Jones. That was all their fault. So everyone who agreed to that.
That don't make fucking sense to me. And then you got Tiki Barber come out talking shit.
Oh yeah, they're making fun of
us. You're dead to us. That's what the title of the episode is. You're dead to us.
But you know what I respect more though? I respect Barry Sanders coming out and standing on business for Saquon. Like, I respect the hell out of that shit because you needed somebody to side with this dude. Because what Tiki said that like he was some sort of like you legendary.
Hey, you know they got some beef because Saquon took that shit seriously. Because if you hear the audio clip, you know Tiki is probably just joking around, but Saquon took that shit because there's some real beef going on there.
Yeah.
So there you go, Saquon. Defend yourself.
He's always talking shit about.
I side with that shit because you like if you want to say something to somebody, you send that shit like that's personal. That's a DM. You don't put that shit over the internet so everybody can clickbait it and then it's a whole spectacle now. Ain't nobody talking about Tiki Barber since his last fumble. So nobody want to talk about his ass now.
Hey,
don't be wearing them long high heel shoes and shit, being sweet and sus, and stay the hell out the media.
Hey, Tiki retires, and all of a sudden the Giants win a Super Bowl.
Dude, I hate when people do shit like that. You ain't been nowhere for this franchise ever in their success of getting him or getting any other players, and then he decides to leave because they didn't pay him. And
like even if you said in a jokey manner to like your audience or whatever, like, bro, this kid like gave up, a lot of surgeries, a lot of rehab, a lot of time to be his best for this team, and
not only that, man, this kid probably, if he was with a better franchise, he would have had more time off to actually heal correctly, so he don't have a second injury, and then he will come back fresher and better. But no, he feel like he got to carry the weight of the world on his back, so he comes back sooner than later and gets hurt again, but still tries to play injured. Bro, like, no. Man.
Might be coming up with some big news pretty soon.
What you got, Alex? What you got? You got the inside scoop? Let's hear it.
Not. Just stay tuned.
Are you on the radio waves like Marco? I got some sources. I know what's going on. The Kansas City Chiefs draft everybody.
No, just saying that within a couple, maybe less than 24 hours, we're saying that Justin might be on the move. We'll see where the pick.
Justin Fields?
Chicago might. Yeah, something like that.
I think Justin Fields is going to get moved this week after everything went down. So,
but who's to?
Doesn't say. He's just saying.
I'm just saying, like in general, who?
I don't know.
Whoever needs a backup.
Us, like the Broncos.
Are you willing to give up a fourth round pick for him?
I'm just saying, like that's what I'm getting at. Like, who would he go to? Pretty much everybody already has their bridge quarterback or their starter.
Or they might. It might be the pick. I don't know. It's just saying.
Yeah.
Like Chicago might do some moves. It's
trade Dak for Fields. Hey, would you like Dak in Chicago, Alex?
Yeah, I would. I'm a big Dak fan.
I know you are. That's why I was making sure.
Yeah.
James, would you like Justin Fields over Dak?
Over Dak?
Yeah, would you like him? It's cheaper. You don't gotta pay him $60 million. Hell no. Yeah, you don't even want to commit. You don't even want to commit. That's how.
No, okay, because the way I'm looking at it, like honestly, right? You look at it like, okay, if we're in the right now, in the hypotheticals, right? We're talking right now. Dak is going into his 30s,
Hey, you need a dual threat because you don't have a running back, so you might as well get a dual threat quarterback.
But it's not even the fact of being dual threat. It's like, would McCarthy work with a Justin Fields? Like,
absolutely not.
How would that transpire? Like,
right,
I want
get off right now.
You want the best for your guy, so it's just like, you know what I mean? Respectfully, I would stick with that.
What'd you say, Alex?
So I might have to get off here in a little bit.
Okay. Well, if you got time to come back, hop back on in. So take care of business, bro. Don't worry about it.
All right, man. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys. When we do another one tomorrow, or
we'll see.
Chicago trades tonight or tomorrow. We'll do another one tomorrow.
Hey, let's do it. Tomorrow is our 4-year anniversary. By the way, it's 4-year anniversary, boys.
Foes up.
Trey's like, I've been here for 2 years and I'm annoyed.
Later,
Alex.
All right, guys. See you guys later.
Later. No, but yeah, respectfully, like I would want to go with what's best for, like, if Justin Fields would have come to Dallas, like, say that trade would take place, right? Somehow, say that hypothetically it happened. Like, I want the kid to succeed. I don't want him placed in a position to where, like, damn, he just left Chicago and the hella scrutiny and all of that stuff like that. Being a Cowboy, like I don't know if y'all saw that report where, like, well, not the report, but just the episode of Michael Parsons doing with Stephen A. Smith, like, or you just hear ex-NFL players talk about their time in Dallas. Like, playing for Dallas is, like, it's hard, bro. Like, you not only have to go play the game, but you got to deal with the scrutiny on and off the field. Like, I think somebody described it, like Dalton Schultz described that shit as like being in a zoo. Like, that's crazy. Like,
he never has time for himself.
With all these celebrities, like, walking around, like, you know what I'm saying, looking at you practice, looking at you do this, that, and the third. He said you feel like you're in a petting zoo. He's like, that's like just describing that shit to a petting zoo, bro. Like, that's insane.
That's That's why some players say that it's perfect to play in LA because there's so many celebrities that you can walk around and be ignored.
Yeah, you're a normal person.
Yeah. So it's just like, I mean, that's why I said, like, to be a Cowboy is you know what I'm saying? It comes with a lot. Not to say it's like they're the greatest, but it's just like when you put that star on your helmet and it's just a target on your back. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you ain't heard nothing about Ezekiel Elliott like since he left. Like, bro,
he's a free agent. Nobody wants him.
He was under so much fire with us, man. It's crazy. Boy couldn't go nowhere. Like, so it's just, I mean, it's a matter, man. Like, I just, you know, I would like to see the best for Justin Fields and see him go and be great, man. Like, the kid needs a fair shot. I wish he would get it, but who knows if that's going to take place.
I'm telling you, bro. I love the kid. I wanted the Patriots to draft him, but obviously the Belichick ways would never have worked out with him there.
Yeah.
But, like, he needs to go elsewhere, bro. He can't stay in Chicago. They don't build around him.
No, yeah, that's true. No, you're right. I just said, like, we're agreeing. Like, to me, it's like we're almost agreeing to disagree because I agree with you as a fact of, like, you don't want to unload the bag and end up in a Daniel Jones situation to where you're stuck and then you got to wait to free up that money again, or you got to end up cutting him, giving him this much money and you never got what you wanted out of him, versus paying somebody dirt cheaper and being able to start over. It's like, it's what you want to do. So
I rather get, you know, like Caleb Williams, even if you don't want to get Caleb Williams, you don't like him, whatever his attitude, you think Uncle Dennis, you know, his dad is gonna fuck around and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Fine. Go Jaden Daniels, go Drake May, whatever. Yeah. My point is that you're gonna be paying this kid about 11, 12 million a year for his first like 4 years, right? That's what he's gonna be getting before you have to like decide, you know, whether or not you want to keep him in the long term.
Yeah.
You get Justin Fields, yes, you pay him $2 million this year, 25 next year if you pick up his 5th-year option, and then what? Daniel Jones set a precedent of $40 million for shitty quarterbacks. Justin Fields ain't gonna fucking take less than that.
Yeah.
So it's just that it's just a predicament, right? Like everyone, it just sucks because other players, other teams are making it harder on you. And Justin Fields is fantastic, but he needs to go somewhere where they understand him, bro. That's just
it's not a lot. It's not a lot of people like that. Like you said, it's not a lot of it's not a lot of Dayball type players out there. Or what's the guy name? You said Shane Steichen?
Shane Steichen over in Indianapolis, but they got a guy.
Yeah.
Arthur Smith could have worked well with him. We saw how that system in Atlanta would have worked perfect for Justin Fields. Yeah. So now in Pittsburgh it could have worked out, but it's cheaper to get Russ. You know, John Harbaugh has his guy. Jim Harbaugh and Greg Roman got their guy. So it's like who's available? Like Sean Payton ain't gonna work with this kid. I wouldn't want to put this kid with Sean Payton. Sean Payton's a fucking asshole, and he's a fucking living off Drew Brees nuts. I don't know about Gerard Alexander Pelt for the Patriots. You know, maybe, but you know, play action, but it's not really what are gonna be our thing. Yeah. I don't think that's what gonna be our thing. So it's like maybe he can go be a backup for Lamar. You know, or gets hurt, put in Justin Fields. That system will keep going.
Oh my God,
maybe you get him
to all 3 of those guys on the field.
Maybe you get him to Philadelphia. He'll be Jalen Hurts backup. That's also another system that would work perfectly for him. So
you said put him behind Lamar. That is so fucking beautiful.
Put all 3 on the field: Derrick Henry, Lamar, and Justin Fields. Have fun with that play.
Like, which way did he go, George? Follow the black guy. Which one? It's 11 of them.
Put him behind Kyler in Arizona if you want. If you don't know if you want to trust, Kyler for a long term, maybe put him there. So it's a few places, but there's things that could happen for him. He just needs to get out of Chicago. Chicago's not it for him, bro. Like Chicago fans, like Alex, like Art, they would love to keep him.
I wish he could have went to the fucking Raiders. I wish he could have.
That's another thing. Antonio Pierce and that system is not going to not work. You know, I don't think Justin Fields can get the ball enough to Devontae Adams. That's what they need right now. That's what they got Gardner Minshew because that's the kind of guy who can get the ball to him, even though he's not exactly. He's like the creme de la creme.
Yeah.
Trey, what you thinking over there, man? I know we're gonna make a bet on who's worse, Patriots or Broncos, but. How are we feeling over there, bro? You gotta talk to us about some Broncos, man. You gotta tell us how you're feeling right now. Come on, man.
We're not talking about the Broncos.
Come on, bro. We're not
talking about the Broncos.
We spent like an hour of this podcast on Alexis Chicago's alone. Come on, we gotta hear something about your team.
No, we're stupid right now. It's literally nothing to say. We're making all the wrong moves. So. It's gonna be one of those rebuild years, bro. Big time rebuild.
That's what I'm saying too. Like you're also on an $85 million cap, so it's like dead
I
cap.
know.
So.
Trust me.
That's what I was saying.
Make
That's
sure
what I was
it's
saying to
38
James.
or
I was like,
32 or something.
they might be the worst.
Could
Patriots are
be.
gonna be right there with you, bro. We're right there. You know, shit, brothers.
I don't know what we're doing right now, bro. We didn't make any moves, so
Yeah.
stupid.
James, what's going on? Are you gonna be full happy with the Cowboys by the end of it? You think? Maybe another year we blame Dak. What's going on?
I don't. No, I don't see there's another year for blaming Dak. I mean, I do because he's at the helm. He's the leader. He's the cash cow. He's the face of the franchise next to Micah. But I don't like when I sit back and look at it and revisit everything. I don't blame him. I just blame our structure, bro. Like it's just structure. Like it's just the Joneses, bro. I don't think they get football anymore, or they're still stuck in the fucking 90s or something. But things aren't ran the way that they think they're run, and we do well drafting, but when it comes to like the product that we're putting on the field, as far as like the coaching staff, man, it's terrible, bro. Like I honestly just don't understand it. So it's so frustrating. Like Trey on one hand is dealing with the same thing, but it's in a different perspective. Like they gutted their team like for nothing and got nothing back in return. So now they're trying to just piece together some shit. We, on the other hand, have a shit ton of talent, but we can't collectively put it together to be successful. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know where we go from here. I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm really like, I'm so dead ass serious when I say I'm not a fan, like, because it's just like you can't keep supporting something that's just, it's like they're running into a wall every year. It's the same shit. We play good teams. We'll act like we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna show some success and we're gonna compete, but then we lose. And then we go play the below 500 teams and we fucking put up 60 points and it's just like, oh, we're back. This is our year. And then you fight hard enough to win a division or get to the playoffs, and then it's just like, all right, we're playing a real team, guys. We're gonna put up a setup. And
we're checking out
fucking A
later.
So it's just like, we're good here, guys. We're ready to go to Cabo. So y'all enjoy this one. We got home field advantage. Y'all get to come see us, but guess what? We're out.
Y'all got this one. We'll try again next year.
Yeah. Hey, same time, same place next year.
Yeah.
Like, dude, because I'm just saying, like, it makes no sense, bro. Like, it just doesn't. And I only imagine, like, at least hell, I know, like. I can't even imagine because you can't even put two and two together. Like what Romo would have experienced if he had a defense like this. Like at least Romo was a fucking gunslinger. He was putting that bitch down the field regardless. Like no ifs, ands, or buts. He was taking shots, trying to make plays. I don't feel like you see that with Dak. Like he tries, but the shit be so predictable. Like that people are really just like, it's almost like they're psyching him out. You know what I'm saying? But it's not totally, like I said, it's not totally on him. I feel like we failed him as a player to prepare him to be like the face of the franchise of that guy. Like, dude, when you have these opportunities to land like great coaches and great minds of the league and you just pass on that shit, like I don't get it. Because you can't tell me Mike McCarthy has a better success rate than some of these other guys. Like, you just can't tell me that. When these other guys have been proven, they went further, they've done more, they've played under people, or they in their own right, they have their own success. Like, and then you just bring the same shit back to the table. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna get rid of the motherfucker that made our defense good, let him go coach in the same fucking division, and then steal our players. But then we're gonna bring in this old hag that ain't did shit, and bro, it's terrible, bro. Like, I'm just getting bad thinking about it. Like, and then if we play this motherfucker and lose, oh, bro, I'm not a fan, but I'm gonna be mad just because I'm like, that was dumb.
Well, y'all should go ahead and pay CD first before paying Dak. In my opinion, because it's really their PM.
But see, in my opinion, you don't pay Dak. Why are you paying him?
Because you're free agent next year and you'll lose him.
Fucking lose him. Like, the fuck? Bro, okay, look, listen.
What's your contingency plan?
You got one now. Draft. or fucking we should have kept Trey Lance.
You do have Trey Lance.
Oh well, shit. There you go. Like, my thing is this. So you're gonna lose. So you got CD and Micah, two staples in the franchise. Quarterbacks come and go, bro. You're not gonna get another Micah no time soon. CD, you could probably draft another one. The way these guys are coming out left and right, but then again, you got to build them up. Like, so Dak, like, bro, he's not. It's not like he'll go somewhere and kill us. Shit, bye. Shit, he needs to take a pay cut. Fucking Zach Martin needs to take a pay cut. Fuck shit, Mike McCarthy needs to take a pay cut. Like, bro,
Trey, you need to take a pay cut.
Yeah, really? Bro, you finna get this man. He's finna make money like he's got a ring.
I would laugh.
Crazy.
Hold on, isn't that what Kirk Cousins getting? Go ahead, Trey.
Fucking Kirk been stealing money since he got in the league, bro.
Yes. That's the definition of white power.
Him and his agent.
Dog, straight up, me. The definition of white power, bro. Good lord.
Yeah, I need to look it up. Of all the places to take that white power, Atlanta, Georgia.
That man's career salary, bro. Fucking stupid.
Oh, bro.
Hey, I would laugh my ass off though if y'all did get rid of Dak next year. He goes to the team and whoops y'all's ass.
It's like he goes to the Giants.
He whoops y'all's
ass.
That'd be the funniest shit ever. Because I'm going to laugh if we play the Steelers and Russ whoops our ass. I'm going to fucking love it.
No, but I'm saying it would be cute, but unless we play them in the playoffs, it don't mean nothing.
Touche.
You know, that's where you got to make a point. Regular season, I wouldn't care losing to them in the regular season. If we lose to them in the playoffs, I'll be like, bitch, you could do that over here.
If you go the next like 5 or 7 years and you play Dak and he's with the Giants and you lose every game, y'all got to call him daddy. Chicago has to call Aaron Rodgers daddy.
That's different. Aaron Rodgers got a ring.
Hey, we do play the Steelers this year.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
At home?
Home? Yeah, at home. I hope Russ whoops our fucking ass, dog. I swear, bro. I hope he whoops our ass.
You want to go for 450?
Dog, if he throws 3 to 350, a good percentage and like 2 or 3 touchdowns, I'm sure.
That's at 3 or 350. That's not Russ's game. That's not Russ's game, bro.
No, I don't care. I want him.
You don't think Russ can do that?
I don't think Russ could hit 300 or 350 and get like that.
I'm dead serious, bro. I'm a Broncos fan, and I swear I hope we get our asses turned in by Russ. I don't give a fuck about the running game. Don't run the game at all that game. Just fucking throw it.
Let's throw it. Hey, PS2, don't do anything.
Dog, I hope. I'm serious, bro. Just because of Sean Payton's bitch ass.
Okay, so hold on. Let me look it up. Did he even throw for 300 this year? I mean, he probably did one time.
Yeah, I think he did.
I was like 300, 350. My God. All right, let's see. Yeah, he threw for 300 twice. And week two and week 3. That's it.
I was gonna say 3 games, but that didn't sound right.
Yeah, just week 2 and week 3. So after that, he just like fell off a cliff.
That happens, bro. Can't always be perfect, you know.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
I'm serious.
Oh, I like how one of those games is where they lost 70-20.
Yes.
Oh man, I think they'll make the playoffs. I do think that. I think they'll sneak in. I think the Browns is tough because I want to believe in them because of defense, but I don't know what Nick Chubb's going to be this year. I don't know Deshaun Watson really. So I'll say those 3 teams, those other 3 teams in the NFC North, they'll make the playoffs. Chiefs obviously win the division. I got Texans winning the division. I'm gonna say now Texans Chiefs AFC Championship game. There's really no good team in the AFC East because I don't trust.
Please clip that.
There's not.
No, I'm saying because
James's reaction
about Texans and Chiefs, and it literally was James leaning back, shaking his head real slow, and the camera like zoomed in perfect. It was fucking great.
That shit was because I'm just thinking about the matchup, bro. Like how explosive
Yeah.
Like offensively, then I'm thinking defensively, the type of it's gonna be like a chess match, bro. Like,
well, they need to
that
build up
game
that
right
O
there.
line. The Texans' weakness is still the O line because that's what got the
Yeah.
Ravens to bull rush and split them.
Yeah,
So there's still some deficiencies there. So it can't be just Laramie Tunsil by himself. They need, they need more.
Mhm.
So that hopefully in the draft they can fix that up because this is the
Yeah.
year they kind of need to go because they're gonna lose Bobby Slowick next year, right? Because the OC, like once they lose him, like it's gonna be a little bit of a regression, and we don't know, like
just a little bit,
yeah. So we don't know like how far they go, but that's who I got. I don't really trust the Bills. The Dolphins are gonna be ass this year. Patriots are gonna be ass. Are the Jets the AFC East like favorites? I don't trust Achilles Aaron and his politics.
He's gonna be on fucking tour for the president or whatever the fuck.
He's running for vice president, baby. Let's go! What a loser! Just kidding.
That's crazy.
So I know Jeff is gonna say they're gonna win the whole thing. That's for sure. But the AFC East, I guess the Bills, just because the fact though Josh is there. That's it. I mean, Tua's gonna get paid, and that team's ass right now with the people they're signing. No offense, Jordan Poyer, but they're not really retaining anybody that's gonna make a difference.
I still think they win that division.
The Dolphins?
Yeah, I do. I just think they're going to be. I still think as much as they lost defensively, because I mean to lose Xavier Howard, Wilkinson, I still trust that team like to pull it off.
Maybe.
Granted, they did lose Hunt on the line, and Armstead has only gotten a year older, so it might see some regression out of him. But I just think Tua finally puts it together, and then they just Mike McDaniel just elevates his offense because, I mean, you still got they got a track and field team over there. You still got Moser, you still got Achen, you got Waller. I mean, you got Waddle, you got Hill. Like, dog,
You
it's
still got
just,
some studs.
Hey guys, do y'all pay Tua $50 million a year?
Jesus.
yeah, you ain't got no choice. Shit, ain't nothing out there.
Oh, you don't got no choice.
That's
You got nothing
crazy.
out there. Really?
That's crazy that's the fucking norm now. That's so
Yeah, and it to me because it's crazy because the shit keeps going up.
Yeah, 100%. It's gonna continue.
Yeah.
It's only gonna get worse.
Rise and this, that, and the other. It happens. Yeah.
It's only gonna get worse. But it's just like my thing is like, at what point do you start taxing for winning, bro? Like, when is winning come into play? Because like,
it's gonna get to the point where they're just gonna continue to get rookie quarterbacks until somebody pans out and then pay them.
Hey, give it 20 years, but 20 years from now, we're gonna see the first guy get paid $100 million a year.
Dude, exactly what I was just thinking. 20 years is gonna be 1 year, $100 million. Like
Kirk Cousins at the age of $100 million man, 1 year, baby. Tom Brady comes out of retirement with $100 million man.
Dude with the iced out rosary, bro.
That is so glorious.
He's like,
that's fucking funny, bro.
Fucking dentures falling out.
That's crazy.
Hey man, that's the
It's
league,
norm, bro. Hey, so I saw something, and I don't know if it's real. It said something to the fact of the Eagles. They might have been tampering with Barkley.
Ooh.
If they did, they're gonna lose a first round pick next year.
That's what I'm saying. But I saw it and I was like, man, I don't know if that's real. That'd be insane.
It probably is true. I don't put it past them, dog. I bet they were, and I bet they weren't the only one. Like, I bet Houston was too, but Houston couldn't afford that shit.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I think so. I think everybody was.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm trying to see if any news came up. Obviously, we haven't talked about any NBA stuff.
There ain't no point, bro. NFL's back, baby.
Hey man, we just gotta say it, bro. Spurs, kick everybody out, keep Wemby, build around him. Let's go. Let's get it.
We just need a PG, honestly. We get a PG, build around it, we'll be all right.
I'm telling you, man, they should let me be GM. We'd be all right right now.
What's wrong with our GM? It's not his fault that the players aren't fucking performing.
No, true, but I'm just saying you gotta make some splashes, man. Like, I don't know. Somewhere down the pipeline,
Trey Young's the talk of the town, bro.
Bro, I don't
somewhere
like
down the pipeline,
but
bro.
I would not mind.
The Spurs and the Cowboys meet up in the center and be like, "Hey, y'all doing some shit? Nah, we're not gonna do no shit."
Oh, they went to Austin. They were like, "Hey, let's not fucking worry about it."
Yeah,
They went to
they
Waco.
like,
We're like, "That's nothing."
They just for some reason, bro. Like when it's time to make moves, the Spurs just be like, "Y'all trade? Nah, we chilling. Y'all trade? Okay, yeah, we
okay, but it's Wemby's rookie year. We gotta act now. Like we gotta go crazy.
No, but this was before Wemby. I'm just saying, like
we had nothing. We had DeJounte. We had DeMar. We had nothing.
When you start losing, like with those, like okay, first of all, we lucked out on DeMar, like because we got him way too late in his career, like. So I'm talking about like when you're losing crucial pieces, you got to start fine tuning other guys or drafting in that area to try to like.
Well, they weren't expecting Kawhi to run away. We could have won another chip.
Well, shit, the way they treated him, you got to expect something. Like you should have been, and then we gave him away for
DeMar
for Chick-fil-A coupons and it's some fucking HEB buddy bucks. Like I'm just saying, bro. Like you got to do better in putting pieces in play. Like losing to DeJounte and Kawhi was hard, bro. Like, but like watching the Spurs decline.
If we don't lose to DeJounte, we don't get Wemby.
Hey, but how ironic would that be if DeJounte left us to go be with his friend, and then his friend leaves him to go be with us?
Let's do it. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind Trey, honestly. He would destroy it with Wemby.
Yeah,
he's a defensive liability, but so is the rest of the team right now. So at least he have
assists. Okay. He's a defensive liability, and
he's playing defense right now,
bro. But again, you have a defensive liability, and then the other 4 people have the wingspan of the fucking entire court. I think you're okay. Like, I think you're good, bro.
I think we're the worst. Plus minus difference, James. That's why I said that.
No, but I'm saying like name you one guard that plays defense.
You're right. There's not very many.
SGA,
Luka,
Jaylen Brown.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Luka does. I was about to get
Luka don't play defense. Jaylen Brown don't play no fucking defense.
Yes, he does. He's a freaking what? He's a two-way player. What are you talking about?
He ain't no fucking
Jaylen Brown. Yes, he is.
Not no more.
Shut up.
He got paid all that money and turned into a fucking no. We're not even gonna talk about that guy.
Stop.
SGA is a 2 guard. He's not no fucking point guard in my eyes. That man is a walking bucket. He is a 2 guard. What you call it? What's his name over in Sacramento? He don't play no fucking defense.
Fox. Neither just a bonus.
De'Aaron Fox don't play defense. Damian Lillard don't play defense. Steph Curry and them tissue ankles.
Derek White, Drew Holiday.
I'm talking about good players, not role players.
What the fuck? I'm sorry. You think Boston's this successful without them?
He's talking about
all-star players.
They are starters. Those are starters.
Starting point guards.
Okay,
Derek White is not a starting point guard.
Derek White.
He's not a starting point guard.
What is he? A shooting guard?
Yes.
Okay, Drew Holiday.
He plays defense.
That's what I'm saying.
All-star point guards. All-star.
There's like 2 of them. How do you fucking just go out of their way just talking about all-stars? It's a fan vote. Why are we talking about fan voting people?
Of the offense, not just a fucking walking puppet.
Okay, nobody understood what the fuck you said.
I want the leader. I want the leader of the team. I want the leader of the team, not just some guy out there.
Not every leader's a point guard.
Player.
Not every leader's a point guard. If you want to talk about just the leaders in general, there's a bunch of leaders that do play defense.
Hey, Trae Young is the best player on his team handling the ball. That's what I'm talking about. I want an all-star to play defense. Do they do that now? Nobody does that. There's not a lot of the guys that you just named.
So there's not a lot of them that do it. So you take what's best available.
What's his Pat Bev's doing the dirty work. Like,
are we serious? We're going to go Pat Bev over Trae Young.
I'm not comparing.
No, he's not saying that. No,
I'm saying they do the dirty work.
He's saying like, for example, the starting point guard doesn't guard. They bring in the backup point guard to guard.
My basic statement is nobody plays defense anymore.
Yeah.
Period. Point blank. So I don't care if he can't guard nobody on defense and he's a liability. Shit, it's a shootout. And I'm going to take Trae Young to outscore a lot of other people.
I want Derek Young back. I mean, Derek White. I want Derek White back.
His hairline can stay wherever it's at.
It's bald. What are you worried about his hairline? What are you worried about his hairline? We cannot talk about our hairlines, James. Come down. We got 5 heads. We cannot talk now.
I don't give a fuck what I got. He should have let whatever he had go a long time ago.
You ain't wrong.
Oh yeah, Braun sexual. He needs to let go what he hasn't had in over 10 years.
I tried to get that nigga to do that shit in Cleveland. Hey,
James like, hey, Braun, you look like a fool.
When you do this shit, and
when you get that picture in Space Jam,
dog,
that's not real.
No.
CGI?
One of my favorites of all time was Braun brushing his hair, and it zooms in. Dog, that video was the fucking funniest.
When he was in the locker room.
Going to town, and you look and there's like one piece of hair.
Bro, what? You know what? KD
needs to go ball, bro. KD needs to go ball too.
Hey, them probably ain't gonna know you brushing that shit aggressively.
Bro, he got a private island right here, bro.
Hey, you're not wrong. KD needs to let that shit go to you. So does Trae Young, if we're being completely honest.
So does Trey Lance, his brother in Dallas. He needs to let go.
I'm just saying, there's plenty of people that need to let it go.
Bro.
Dog,
Trae Young shit is crazy too, though. That shit wild. But I couldn't see him with like no hair, bro. Like
it's weird, right? Like to think about it.
That would be crazy,
dude. But Trey would be nice on the Spurs, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It'd be cool.
We'll have some pieces next year. I think we let go of Keldon or we trade him somewhere that we can get something like. I mean, we'll see what we can do. I think
Keldon's nice off the bench, but sometimes I feel like
I don't want him on the team
no more. Too hard.
I don't want him on the team no more. I love the kid. Good personality.
He had his moments. It's time to bounce.
He's a slasher, but he doesn't even finish half his slashes.
Yeah.
So. All right, let me ask y'all this because we haven't talked much NBA, and I kind of want to get a little into it. Before we're back, guys. We took a month off. You could get a 2-hour episode.
I fucks with it.
I know.
Whoa. Un momento.
My shit went up.
Gotcha.
You hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right. So how are we liking the NBA teams right now? The top teams. Who are we looking to see as a Final Four teams? The final 2 in each conference.
Shit, I don't even know. I haven't been keeping up with this as much as I used to.
Been missing out on some good games.
To me, I mean, from what I've seen so far, like OKC and the Timberwolves are looking like the heavy hitters right now. And then, of course, out the East, I mean, they're losing, but I still don't. When it comes down to playoff ball, I don't see nobody beat them. So I'm looking at like Milwaukee and Boston. Unfortunate, you got the Joel situation, and you just don't know how that's going to pan out. Like, I'm more worried about his longevity than his right now. So
yeah,
I wouldn't try to rush that back, even if that means calling the season quits. And I know I said Minnesota and OKC, and everybody's like, "Yeah, Jokic is still out there." Fuck Jokic, but you gotta respect them. They are still the defending champs. They are still the threat to win the West. But right now, like Minnesota and OKC is just playing good ball. So. But then you got teams like Phoenix and LA who are, they're gelling, I would say, and they're heating up and they're starting to play like what they look like on paper. So it can be a little scary. But then too, it's just like nobody's talking about it, but Orlando is quietly hooping in the East. Like you gotta respect what they're doing over there. So yeah, I mean it's a few teams, man, but it's just like who's gonna come out, and then you might just have a few shocking teams that show up. But right now, that's kind of like my 5 to 7 teams that I've been watching with my mom and stuff like that, because she stay watching basketball. So even when I don't want to watch it, like it's just on TV when I'm just sitting there chilling with my daughter. So. Respectively, those are my teams that I'm looking at right now, and shit, like I would love to see the Giannis Dame versus Jaylen Brown and Tatum. You know what I'm saying, in the East, and then like I would like the new blood of SGA versus and Edwards for a Western Final. You know what I'm saying? Give it a fresh face for the NBA. Like, you got these young guys out here just hooping. Because I ain't gonna lie, Denver not excited, bro. They're not like if you compare
the Spurs.
You think so? Is that what it felt like to be?
Yes,
like a different fan?
yes. That's exactly what it was, bro. They play team basketball. It's crisp. It's nice, but no one loves it because it's not flashy. That's how people talked about our team.
It's not that it's not flashy. I think it's flashy. Like y'all, I mean, like you don't expect Jokic's big ass to be out there. You know what I'm saying? Or just coming throwing lobs and back doors. Like his back doors is cold, bro. And to think about, he's top 5 in the league in assists. Him and DeMontis or whatever, however you say his name, Sabonis. Like they're 2 centers or center power forward, whatever stretch forward, and in the top 5 is crazy to me, bro. But like, I think they're flashy. I'm just saying, to me, okay. I think Aaron Gordon is not a star player, but he's a star. Jamal Murray to me is a star. He's a star guard. His game is cold. Then you just got Jokic, just as basic as a bagel. But like they gel and they play so sound. But to me, it's not boring. It's just that I don't like them, like for whatever reason.
But that's literally how people feel about the Spurs.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying. Like, this is crazy.
That's
like,
how everything you're saying. That's how people said it.
Yeah, think about it. We have a big man that was very nonchalant and acted like he didn't care.
But we had no Aaron Gordon. Shit, I wish we would have had Aaron Gordon. We
had Ginobili off the bench. He was an explosive player, so on and so forth. I mean, that's Gordon.
Hey, the people that did the dirty work for us, Boris Diaw, Bruce Brown, like we're talking.
And then you got a great point guard. You know what I mean? Like you're talking about the Spurs.
That's crazy.
Kawhi in his rookie deal was a dog like that. He was more defensive than he was offense. So
I can't be a hater then. I gotta respect it.
Yeah. You're try not to be exactly what we hate about when people hate on our team.
That's wild, bro.
You're Alex.
That's really what it is.
You're acting like Alex. The way he hates on the Spurs, you're acting exactly like Alex.
Hey, but I respect him though. That's wild. I can see it though.
All right, so let's do a game real quick, and let's say what the teams that are actually like the top 8 in each of their stuff. So the Lakers and Warriors are out. We're not talking about them. We're not talking about the Bulls or the Hawks. So let's say Eastern Conference. We have the Celtics and Miami in the first round. Who do we got?
God.
Playoff Jimmy versus this Super Boston.
Bro, it's hard to go against Heat culture when it comes time to shine, bro. It's so hard, especially with the Celtics always fucking folding. I want to see Tatum get over the hump, man. I'm going to go Boston.
Trey?
Boston.
I'll go Boston as well. That will be fun. All right. Milwaukee versus currently the Sixers without Embiid.
Milwaukee. With or without Embiid.
Trey?
I'm probably leaning more towards Milwaukee as well.
All right. Cleveland versus Indiana.
Ooh, I like this one. Damn. I would go Indy too. I'm going to go Indy.
Yeah, I'm going Indy.
I'm gonna say Cleveland. I don't like how the trajectory of Indiana has fallen since like the
All-Star break.
Yeah, the season tournament, whatever.
Oh,
they haven't really like.
Well, yeah.
Tyrese got hurt, and then
that's what I was gonna say. Tyrese was on like a minutes restriction after his injury, so it's
he's kind of still been playing hurt, so he can hit that 65 game thing. So I'm gonna go with Cleveland because even after Darius Garland went down, you saw a lot of guys step up. You know, Evan Mobley went down, Jared Allen stepped up. So I'll go Cleveland there. New York or Orlando?
I'm going Orlando. Dog. Them niggas is hooping. They are hooping, bro. I know New York has a better roster on paper. You know, you got the.
I'm just wondering who's gonna stop Jalen Brunson, bro, or Josh.
I'm going New York.
Yeah. Who's stopping my boy PB though?
I mean, if Randall comes back healthy, I think he could do equal work.
That young boy hooping. Listen, that boy is. No, he's it, bro.
They just need some help, bro, because it's really just him and Franz Wagner, and that's not enough. So
it's not. It really ain't. But I'm only saying it because like I just like what they're doing, and I know I just give or take, man. They get one free agent, and I think it's lights out.
All right, cool. All right, so Western Conference now, first round. All right, we got Denver or Dallas.
Denver.
Okay.
Denver.
If Dallas had a big that could at least do something with Jokic, I would switch it because I don't think that front court fucking with Luka and Kyrie because they can both go for like 70 to 90 points, but
they're the worst defensive team in the league.
Yeah, they can't play defense. That's what I'm saying. They can't play defense.
They're like plus 100 on offense and negative 1,000 on defense.
Let's see what we can. Let's just outscore them, guys. Yeah.
All right. So Trey, you said Denver. All right, I got Denver as well. OKC or Sacramento?
That's a good one.
I'm going OKC.
I think I'm leaning more towards OKC as well, but that was probably one of the toughest one.
I'm going with the youngest. I just feel like they'll outrun them. But Sacramento plays some defense though. Mike Brown he doing his thing over there with them, coaching them boys up.
All right.
Can I ask a question? Why is still in the league? I'm sick of fucking seeing him.
Harrison
Barnes. Yeah.
Knew it. I was like last year when they re-signed him, I was like, why?
I saw him dunk and I was like,
you're here?
Signed him.
Why aren't you in the G League with Isaiah Thomas?
I'm mad. I'm like, dude, there's so many people that can still hoop that are like not hooping, and this motherfucker's out here like.
Who do you want them to sign? LiAngelo Ball?
Somebody.
Ew, no. Ew.
There's somebody else a shot, man. It's somebody in the G League right now that needs to be on the team.
Well, you know what? Maybe we're supposed to trade him Keldon Johnson so that way they could have something.
I'll do that too. Just get his ass out. He's done.
All right. Minnesota or Phoenix?
Do what's right. Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm going Minnesota as well.
I just don't think and it's just me, I don't think
they flop.
If they're all healthy.
They're flop.
Even if they're all healthy, I just don't think it's enough depth, bro. I don't.
I'm going to say Phoenix, and here's why. Each team is basically like down a man, right? Bradley Beal's been blah all year.
Yeah.
Cat just tore his meniscus or had a little tear, right? So.
Oh shit! I didn't know about that.
So,
well, that's the case. Yeah. We go another way.
No. Well, TikTok video is gonna say it's gonna hear Minnesota, so it's too late for you now. So I'm gonna go Phoenix because Ant and Gobert is a good duo, but I don't really trust Gobert that much in the playoffs. That's the really the thing too.
But see, you missing. I like that other kid that Nas
Reed.
Yeah, I like him, and I like the depth that they got off the bench. My thing with Phoenix is, I need them to be healthy, and two, cohesively, can they all mesh and make a run for it at the end? Because looking at them play almost reminds me of Miami when they first got together. Don't nobody know who's the takeover. Although they do run through KD at the end of the game, like sometimes it just be points where it's just like a hit or miss. And it's like, I feel like they're too damn good to be like that.
But here's the problem with it, James, is that Minnesota, what's giving them props this year more is the defensive side of things. Like they've been a really good defensive team. The problem is they rely too much on Ant alone on offense.
Yeah,
and the finishing part is where it scares me because when it comes to playoffs and crunch time, who's going to be that guy? I like Edwards. Like you hear people say like, oh, he's like a mini Jordan and stuff like that. I'm like, nah, man, he's actually like a smaller, like, cause he's a tank size. Like, he's like a smaller Braun for me. I told my buddy Mike that, and I think he was like, whoa. But that's how I feel about Ant. He's more of like a Braun guy because he's more of a tank. Like he's like a smaller freight train.
Yeah, but he is. But I think the comparison for Jordan probably comes into the point of how aggressively he is.
Yeah,
he don't trust. You're not seeing him trust he's not trusting the offense itself to go make the play. He is like, I am the play, and I'm going to go create something. I think that's where the Jordan nature comes in because he has that mentality that it's me versus all five. So he's going to go take on everybody. Versus a young LeBron. LeBron is going to know that everybody's going to be looking at him, and he's going to try to make the best play happen. So for me, and I agree with you on that because watching him play a lot, you do see a lot of that. You do see a lot of him coming down to the clutch, and it's just like, damn, he's trying to make that play.
Hey, that block where he hit his head on the rim,
that was
though.
fucking
Oh
nasty.
My God,
that was nasty. Lord, he got between that block and that dunk versus the Raptors where he dunked on that dude. Oh my God. That shit was insane.
He's one of my favorite players to watch right now. But okay, so here's a steep drop off, James and Trey, that going on with Minnesota right now. So Anthony Edwards is leading the team with 26.4 points a game. Cat is at 22.1. The next best player scoring wise is Rudy Gobert at 13.7.
Where's Nas Reed?
Nas Reed is fourth at 12.7.
Oh, I was like, he got to be somewhere around there.
So you got like that's a steep drop off. You lose Cat and it's a steep drop off. Like there's been anomalies since Cat went down with Nas Reed scoring some points and stuff like that. But that's not who he traditionally is all year. Like
that's true. That's true. I just like I like what he brings to the team. He's kind of like their Bobby Portis of how Milwaukee is. Like
who am I supposed to trust? Slow-mo? I'm supposed to trust Slow-mo Anderson?
Yeah, he's been doing his thing though. He has been. I've been watching. He's been out there, but I agree with you that drop off is crucial. And then come playoff time, they're gonna key in on people. They're gonna double in, or they're gonna try to shade him and shadow and stuff like that, and see how intelligent his basketball IQ is.
Like their defense is fantastic. Don't get me wrong, but like in a 7-game series, can you really stop KD? Can you stop Devin Book? Grayson Allen has been a big factor for them this year.
KD is a walking fucking bucket, and if Booker gets going, it's a long night. And then
they're both averaging like 27 points a game, so it's like, And
then if Bradley Beal decided to show up, shit, you can't stop all that shit.
Can they cut him? I know he's $50 million a year, but can they cut him because he's not healthy for shit, bro?
Yeah, he ain't. That's a sad thing, bro. Like, God, dog. Did I see when SportsCenter posted that clip the other day?
What's that?
Like, if you can revive one career, who would it be? And they posted everybody.
Derrick Rose was a face.
100% Derrick Rose.
Really?
Greg Oden though, he never had a shot.
Dog.
Nope.
Greg Oden never had a shot, bro. He was gonna be bigger than fucking KD.
No, but this is my thing though, man. Y'all don't understand, bro. Like, it's two people that get no respect, and I hate it with my whole heart. Like, of course, we all love B-Roy. I'm like a super T-Mac fan. Like, I was a huge T-Mac fan when he was in Orlando, and then he went to Houston. But, dog, prime Grant Hill was a problem, and nobody shows respect to Penny Hardaway, bro. And
I think the reason is because I understand what you're saying, James. I'm with you that those guys are technicians.
I am a basketball, like, I love basketball, dog.
They were technicians, and they were arguably ahead of the time that they came.
Way ahead of their time.
But you also got to remember, bro, like we praise Russell Westbrook for what he did post KD, how amazing he was. Shit. Rose was doing that his third year, bro. Like he was coming in on the top, and he was dragging those Chicago Bulls because they weren't gonna do anything with that tar laced hairline of Carlos Boozer. They weren't gonna do much with as much.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. Derrick Rose was playing.
Jimmy Butler wasn't ready yet. You know what I'm saying? He was a second-round pick, and he was growing. Yeah. He wasn't playoff Jimmy then.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. But my thing was, and I get it. Everybody says Rose, and I do too, man, because he was the excitement that he brought to NBA basketball, dog.
He was explosive.
It was just next level, bro. But I just hate it because it was like, well, no, I can't even compare the two. I'm not even gonna do that because I'm not gonna get roasted like that. But
hey, you want something that might get me roasted? Controversial?
What?
Okay. So I didn't say Derrick Rose. I said Greg Oden, right? Am I crazy to say? And I know people are gonna look at me sideways. My boy Mike's gonna watch this later. He's gonna fucking smack me for it. Am I crazy to say Derrick Rose wasn't gonna win a championship or go as far as people say he was just gonna be another Paul George? with Braun in that conference? Remember what Paul George was those early years, bro. He brought it. He and Indiana brought it to Braun. But I mean,
the way I feel about that, right? Because to me, it's like a 60-40 split. Like 60%, like the 60, I don't agree with you because Braun was there, and then you still had listen, but it's because you had Braun, you had that healthy ass, big ass Indiana.
But that's what I'm saying. That Paul George got stumped by Braun.
Yeah,
so
and then
Derrick Rose was going to as well.
You had you had Boston. So it's just like, my thing was just like, it was hard, bro. Like that time, it was hard. And even, like, I agree with you because I feel like even if he did beat Braun in the first round or however those matchups were set up, because mind you, you still had Atlanta with Joe Johnson, Al Horford, those guys. So like the East wasn't as weak as everybody thought it was. And then you had DeMar with Toronto. Like, so those I mean, it's a toss-up, dog. It's a big old if factor because you don't know what takes place. Like, but I will say this: I'm going out on a limb saying I don't think he goes to the finals, not once.
That's what I'm saying. He's Paul George. That's what I'm saying. Like he's like Paul George was fantastic, and he and Indiana brought it to Braun in Miami, right? For like back-to-back years during Braun's tenure.
Yeah,
like they were not even Boston, in my opinion, were the closest things like really being a threat to them in that 4-year run. So that's what I'm saying is low key because we're praising Derrick Rose off his MVP year, right? Like that was like the main thing we're all praising him for. But are we low key maybe not? Maybe overhyping it that he could have gone and won a championship for Chicago. Maybe we gotta remember that there may be a ceiling because Braun was there. Dwayne Wade did live. Chris Bosh didn't have a heart condition yet, no blood clots.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like,
so I'm just saying, are we overhyping what Derrick Rose really would have been? I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, we saw Russell Westbrook at his peak, and could we argue that maybe that's how Derrick Rose would have looked? Just throw it out to the universe. Be controversial.
Yeah. It's tough, dog. Like you're not wrong though. That's the way I look at it. You're not wrong. So
I mean, okay. All right, we have one more series left. We haven't even talked about Clippers or Pelicans, and Kawhi just went down like yesterday.
I don't know, man. I like this series, and I just think they're too much for the Pelicans. I love what Zion's doing. I like CJ, but that's too much, bro. Like, if ever PG and Kawhi is not balling, somehow Russ shows up, somehow Harden shows up. And it's not a somehow, it's just who they are. They're star players, so they can get buckets. But they make sure the ball moves to those two guys. And then you got man, like, they just got a plethora of players that you can plug and play. And it sucks just because you never really get to see all of them go off or do anything together at the same time. But somehow, some way, they still float in the mix, and I think they're the biggest threat to Denver, but they just never fucking show it. Like, they just never show up to show it.
At least it's back spasms and not have to do with his actual knees. So
yeah,
prayers up that he gets healthy back. So Trey, Clippers or Pelicans?
I'm going Clippers.
All right, I'm going Clippers as well. And let me give a head title for the TikTok. If the playoffs started today, who would win these series matchups? Boom, edit. Done. I'm telling you, bro, they got to look good. They got something. Hey, how y'all feel about TikTok about to die?
I saw it. It's crazy.
Yeah, sad. It had its run.
If that's real, bro, it's stupid.
They voted to shut it down if the guy doesn't sell it.
If he doesn't sell it,
yeah. I was like, no, don't shut down our video that went almost 1 million views. No, and then we fell off a cliff after that. But all right, guys. I mean, there's not much more we can talk about tonight. Obviously, Justin Fields might be on the move later tonight or later this week. Bro. If that happens, let's hop on if we have time.
Hell yeah, just hit me up. Let me know.
So we know how much Trey wanted him to get that ball too. Everybody here is a fan of Justin Fields and wants him to go, but we also have to be realistic. Like, Ryan Poles' job's on the line.
Yeah,
and there's a time.
Trey, what if he went to the Broncos?
Better than what we got.
Fire Sean Payton first.
Man, that boy had no excitement. He was just like, fuck yeah.
Me? Because I don't know. I just feel like there's no point to be excited about this coming season.
What would be better for Justin Fields, to be back up in Chicago or to starter in Denver?
Probably back in Chicago. Shit.
Yeah, I'm just back up in Chicago.
That's so sad.
I'm telling you, that's why I'm not excited about this year. Like, I'm don't get me wrong, as a football fan, yes, 100%. I'm all like, fuck yeah. That's why I said I didn't want to talk about the Broncos, because if you ask the Broncos fan right now, he hates football with a passion. So
the Broncos will get the number 1 pick, the Patriots will get the number 2 pick, and the Panthers will get the number 3 pick.
And we'll pick somebody stupid. Actually, we've done all right in some of the drafts. So
next year's a Kenny Pickett level type of quarterback draft stuff.
Fuck yeah.
I want the number 1 pick in 2 years. Archie Manning, let's go.
Right now, so
Let's go get Archie Manning in 2 years.
Shit.
All right, guys. Well, guys, thank y'all for watching episode 172. It's a lot of fun. I think the break was needed for all of us. We got a refresher of things. We got to hear a lot of new perspectives, and obviously this week it's just been hell. It's been crazy. So hopefully the chaos continues, right? But guys, continue to follow us, like, share, subscribe to videos. It helps a lot if you like them and you share them and you subscribe. We need the people to be watching, listening, join the conversation, debate us. Let's go head banging. Let's get a night on the Roxbury Vato. Woo! All right, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Puro Pinche Sports on TikTok, as long as it lives. Instagram, YouTube, Pinche Sports Pod on Twitter /X. For humble hater James, the former Bronco lover Chigger Trey Parker, I almost say, guys, we are Puro Pinche Sports, and we are out.